gonna do
No,
it this
Monty.
time. This is the time that I win.
Oh yeah, there's milk here. I hope you guys like milk.
I love milk.
Oh.
I just had a milkshake before I got on with y'all.
Oh god. See, if that were me, I would be in the bathroom in 5 minutes.
Oh, are you lactose intolerant? Have you just tried being tolerant, Shella?
Oh,
Gosh.
I mean, I was when I was younger.
Oh, it happens.
It's sad. Yeah. Aging sucks. Don't recommend.
Don't recommend.
Not the faces.
Okay, we got the superstar. Should we learn about the board or should we hop into it?
Nah, just going. Heck
Are
tutorials.
you
Yeah.
sure you don't want? Okay.
Heck tutorials.
This is gonna be
We
hilarious.
I've
don't
done
need
enough
no
tutorials in The Witcher
where we
today.
are.
know her.
Tutorial. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
One,
Okay.
a nat one.
Oh, Monty Mole. Do I have to put on my Monty Mole headband again?
Yes,
Uh-oh.
it's a requirement.
It's not really a Monty Mole. It's like a Monty. It's like a. It's for my Marlowe cosplay when I played Animal Crossing.
Oh, I love that. This
Slow and
looks
steady. You're
fun.
right. Slow and steady wins the race.
This
That's
doesn't
the
look as
first
chaotic
star,
as
it's
the
pretty
mall.
close.
Wait, it's like right there.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get it.
But
unless
something's
somebody-
gonna happen for
Yeah.
sure.
All right. I think that's good volume. I guess people will not tell me until we're almost done playing if the volume's bad.
Chat. How is Shella's volume?
The worst.
Volume
Goblins.
check.
They'll be like, actually, for the whole stream, it's been pretty bad.
Saying worst.
Actually, we've been able to hear a single word that you say.
Thanks. All right, 7.
You got
Not
all the low
bad.
numbers and barely any items. You got 4 stars in the last 3 turns.
Volume's
Okay, I'm
50?
gonna
Okay,
channel that
slay.
energy.
Ooh.
Volume's good. Okay, thanks, I was gonna say thanks, volumes.
Thanks, volume.
That's
My
what they're
brain is
called
not
now.
working today.
You've been muted this entire time.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh!
Monty
Whoa.
is his ears?
Whoa, watch out, everybody.
What do you mean his ears? What do you mean your favorite feature is his ears?
But, like, could I go around? How does this work?
You could go around.
Oh.
I would recommend that because then we could get the star.
You know what? I'm not listening to you.
Oh man, I almost got her, you guys.
Wait,
What
does
did I
Monty
land
have
on?
ears?
No.
Oh, no. I
The
don't-
train-
Wait, why am I wearing ears then? Wait, you're.
No.
Oh, no, wait. I understand what we're saying here now. I have ears on. I feel like Shella's a tad quiet if I'm the only one that's not. No, I got you.
I
Am
think
I
I'm gonna
louder
miss
now?
this.
Oh,
Oh, you were like inside of my ear hole there. I liked it.
Wow.
My favorite hole
Wow.
to be. Wait, what?
So what's
Oh, hold
our
up.
favorite hole?
Oh my god.
Huh.
Can
I
ask-
prefer the
my-
nostril, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Family-friendly chat room.
care
What's
that
everyone's
chat room.
favorite hole?
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh! Very
Personally, I
nice.
like the hole in a straw.
Oh, you know, I'm a
These
big
holes
fan of
are my
that actually. Yeah.
favorite.
Donut holes are also really good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Hole.
Good one, actually.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
All right, it's a
delicious.
dice
Big
time.
donut.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Great chat.
I think Emerys is the only one who doesn't know about Raggy's hole.
I don't.
Oh, but you will
Raggy's big
eventually.
hole.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
unfamiliar.
you'll know.
You'll know
You'll know
for
about
sure.
You'll
Raggy's
definitely
hole.
know. You won't be
Okay,
able to
good
look
know.
away.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I changed my reactions.
What?
Oh
You can't
boy.
See if
Oh.
straws have 1 hole or 2 holes. We can't be talking about this.
It's
We
one
can't be starting these
continuous.
things.
Oh
Wait.
god, not this one. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage because I'm small.
Ball.
I could throw you in that hoop.
You could, and in fact, I would encourage it. I'd love to go for a little
Get over
air
here.
ride, breathe in the
Let
good
me
air.
toss you around.
Oh wait, I guess.
Oh, I could have hit start.
Okay.
Now you're just
Good.
practicing.
All right, chat. I'm locking
Yeah,
I
in.
got a
Let's go,
basketball
Dad.
game
Violet is
tomorrow.
so bad.
Going in.
Okay.
Oh yo.
Locking in.
Get on my level. Get on my level. I'm a gamer.
All the baskets are full.
I'm flopping. I'm flopping.
Flop era?
cute.
Oh no, I
Oh,
thought
that was tough.
Wow. I
Oh,
flopped. Major flop.
Sizer, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Zag, thank you for the multi-stream link, by the way.
Oh,
yeah,
that
thank
was
you for the
sweet. Thank
multi-stream.
you.
That's nice.
Off doing it.
Thanks, Zach.
All right.
Wow.
I think I did okay.
You know when I log in, 'cause I go.
I gotta
silent,
take my
get, I'm
Adderall.
Quiet.
I'll be even
Okay,
more
okay,
locked
chat,
in
chat,
after
chat.
that.
Chat, I need to roll a 7 or I die in real life. I'm not being dramatic.
No pressure.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Ooh, I made it.
What?
You're gonna sweep that out from under me.
What if I run you over?
Well, you should
Whoa.
take the train.
Wait, can you?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
You can?
I wanna, wait, I
The
might take
train, the train can run people over. It's
Oh,
kind of
wow.
Wait, that's so funny.
crazy. No, I can't.
You could have gotten
Want
like
this
one of
part.
them, right? Because wasn't aren't they, like,
Snatched from me.
cheaper, or no?
I don't want a cursed block.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
I was thinking the mushroom. I thought they were cheap, but maybe they're not.
First place, where I belong.
No,
So what are we
it's
so wild?
good.
Because like
It's
you,
a little-
only the person
that
that
is so
won the first minigame would have even been able to get that star, you know?
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Oh.
look, the next one's only just in front of me.
Still on the track.
Oh, I think I'm understanding this. Interesting.
What does that exclamation point do?
Run
Run somebody
we'll
over?
see.
Okay.
You
There's
guys
gonna be
decided to skip the
disruption.
rules.
Good. And I'm gonna keep asking you questions about it.
I'm gonna just keep saying I
Yup.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not too sure actually.
It's so wild. I have no idea.
Just maybe
Oh.
not stand on the twain twacks.
Maybe it's time to not be on the twin dwack.
Can't buy anything.
She's so small, the train will hardly notice.
Oh.
Are you joking?
Oh!
Now.
I'm shaking
Darn.
in violence.
Oh my god!
That's wild.
That's insane.
This is the second round.
That's a star right now?
Yup!
That's insane.
Oh my
This
god!
is the second round.
This is the
What
it's
the
not
What do
over
you mean?
till it's over.
I worked so hard at basketball
You
for
did.
this.
And I didn't.
I was shooting hoops for this. Oh, you're
I was
smoothing.
dunking.
I'm smooth.
You're
I'm
smoothing.
smoothing.
You're smoothing.
Run her over.
Hey!
Mm.
Are you gonna?
So where are these stops at? Oh, okay.
You're like, I'm thinking about it.
Thanks
I'm
for the
thinking about it.
resub.
Sure.
Yeah, she
Choo-choo.
deserves it after getting absolutely murdered last time. That's true. Well, she's about
You
to
know
get
what,
murdered
yeah.
again.
Oh no.
Wait, you're talking about me?
What?
Yeah.
Hey!
maybe.
Oh, so I might go forward or backward.
Oh, it's a
Mhm.
chance.
Interesting.
You should. Oh,
Ah.
I think I'm gonna get run over.
I think you might.
Streamer's
Streamer's
moving.
moving.
Oh god.
Who's moving?
Oh no. Oh no. Ah!
Oh man.
Where do I go?
At the start.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not
Oh my
joking.
god.
That's diabolical.
That's funny.
Must have been my
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Good luck.
I don't even have enough money for a star, so
Oh, so you did that for
That's
the
right.
I'm just being
violence of
toxic.
it.
Yeah, For the love of the game, you know.
Toxic.
I did it for the love of the game.
Well, if you win a
Okay,
wanna
minigame,
see
you might
the
have
train
that.
ride.
Monty Mole. We are gonna be schmooving Monty Mole.
Wait, did you get hit by the train too, or are you just slow?
No, I'm just slow. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh, because the
Love
train's
that.
not here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ahaha.
so you can only get on it when it's at the certain stops. I see. I see.
Yeah.
Or you can buy a ticket. To call the train.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
You would know that if you you know.
Nah, sorry,
No.
that's reading. I don't
Listen.
know that.
Tutorials? We
You
don't know
find out
those.
what
We
the
don't know
milk
them.
does.
I
Milk?
have
I would rather
chat
not
pay
know.
attention. Do the
Oh,
tutorials.
somebody's
not
gonna
me.
get milked today.
I almost did a spit take with my coffee. Oh my god.
Getting milked today.
Family-friendly chat room.
Yeah, and we love playing farming sims, so we're clearly talking about
Yeah, we're
cows.
just-
About cows, yeah.
Stardew
Yeah.
Valley.
Yeah. And like goats.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yep.
processing clip. What the fuck?
Calling bot, no!
No.
Is that a threat? Oh, fried chicken.
Oh, there is a cow back there.
Yeah, there is
Is
a
there?
cow.
Oh,
no, hold on.
I
That's where
was
the
talking
milk
about
is.
the whole time.
Yeah.
exactly.
Right,
Y'all are the
obviously.
ones who made it weird.
You made it weird.
Oh, you man.
Go front.
Oh god. I think this is one where you try not to get blown.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I can't.
You know what?
Yeah.
I hate this
I
one.
hate this one. I'm so bad at it. I'm
yeah, I
gonna
hate this
get
one
I just go
too.
sliding right off.
much to
Why do
think
they look
about.
like that? You know?
You can't just ask that.
Well, I
One
did.
time,
That's
chat.
kind
I
of mean
did,
by it.
Oh,
and
no.
I chose to, and I meant it again.
Oh, man.
Whoa! Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Oh god.
Hey, who jumped on me?
Ah!
Oh god.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ooh, bye.
Oh, no.
Shella,
No.
Shella, Shella, Alliance.
Oh my god.
The lions.
Oh my god,
from-
Monty
crazy.
wins.
The
Wow.
little granders graped to the ice.
Monty.
Oh, dude, they were holding on.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Oh,
I can't believe this. The Monty Mole agenda, you guys.
honestly,
The
it
Monty
needs to be
agenda.
defeated.
New turn.
Hey pals, thanks
That's
for
okay.
thanks for following all of us today.
Yeah,
so- you're
if you
so
follow one of us,
awesome.
you have to follow all of us. It's
True.
just a
It is
law.
law. It is the laws of
We're a
Mario Party.
package.
I am
Um,
5 followers away from 15,500.
Whoa,
Oh my
Abby, what the
gosh.
heck?
Even
Crazy.
numbers.
you're gonna get that hit.
Oh wait,
today.
what is yours?
No way.
What did you say?
15.
Wait, what?
What?
You're
Yeah?
trying to say number?
What?
Wait, 15 or 5?
15,500.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, yeah. Slay.
Is that not?
Let's
Was
go.
that? Was that a wrong number? I was like, wait.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, okay.
I thought Momo was trying to roast you.
I thought so
I thought
too.
so
I was
too.
like, what?
No, I didn't hear what you
Action
said.
talks. Toxic in Mario
Literally just a
Party.
guy. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, thank you.
If you follow all of us, prove it by posting
Prove
one
it.
emote from each chat.
Each follower emote. The haha
Each
gay
follower
people.
emote. Prove it.
Thanks, Zag.
Oh, I did say 1,500 first. You're right.
Oh.
What are you doing to me?
I got you a present. Do you like
Whoa.
it?
Actually crazy.
I hope
Wow.
we get a 1. I hope we get a 1.
Well, I don't
Oh,
have enough
no,
for a
I hope
star
they get
anyway,
over.
so.
I hope they
Emerys.
get over the star. Nice.
Are you
That's
15
perfect.
away from your goal, Emerys, or 50?
Oh wow. Like a
I was
star.
5. I hit it.
Oh, you did? Oh, congrats.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
milk.
did. I was only 5 away.
Okay.
But it's such a nice, even little number. Wait.
Air Witch has won the award. Oh, you
Oh
can
my
get
god.
milked.
Air
Ooh,
Witch,
it's
thank
milk time.
you.
Don't you dare.
I'm not wasting my money on milk time with y'all.
It's a
Wait,
good way
I'm
to
gonna-
sabotage
Wait, what does the
people.
milk do? I mean,
Oh, you
I
can
know what it
sabotage
does.
people?
Well, because it would bring us all past the star if you had enough
True.
money.
Okay.
Oh, I
That's
only could
actually
have brought one of you
That's
though.
so interesting.
Me when I get milked with my
Get
friends
milked.
Slow and steady wins the
in
race.
Mario Party.
Minigame.
Minigame.
When
Morning.
did I say that quote? On Momo's stream.
Wait,
When
what?
didn't you?
The calling bot just posted a quote, and I don't remember.
Well, apparently you said it last year. Like,
You said at the
Right?
beginning of
Wait,
December.
Like not even a month ago.
yeah, not even a month ago.
Oh, Momo, were you making out a month ago?
Probably. Is that when we were playing Among Us? Wait, what are we doing?
No.
We just have to ground pound. Oh.
Wait, okay, jump.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to make our own light waves, but then
And
dodge
more,
everybody
thank
else's.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So we're
okay.
jumping.
I haven't actually done this
Momo's
one.
Surgery. True.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh.
I just got absolutely.
Oh my god. Whoa, chill!
Oh my god, there's so many
Oh
colors.
my god!
Oh my
How?
god, I owned.
So aggressive.
It's so scary.
I owned.
That was so scary.
Yeah, sorry, I'm pretty.
I literally
Pretty good at
imagine
clown
like
pounding.
like
Way to go, Doug.
like the night before Shella's just like practicing all the mini games by herself.
That was me last night
Yeah.
in like the corner, like a
In the
little
corner,
goblin, like yes.
And Tony's like, Shella, when are you coming to bed? You're like, when I've declared victory.
Is the milk straight
Never.
from the Wiggler? That's a good question. I don't have the answers to that.
Oh.
Huh.
I
it
think
the
it would be.
Wiggler?
What is it? A Mega Wiggler or just the normal
hope-
one?
Hi, Laura.
Have y'all seen the Mega Wiggler?
He-
I don't
he-
know if I
He's
have.
big.
Is that the one on the big map that he moves
Yeah,
around?
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Wario.
Where is he?
Mario.
What do you mean
Mario.
no? Don't know me.
Oh,
Where-
he's like.
oh, he's in
I
the
was asking a
middle.
question.
Oh yeah, he's.
Who up?
How many
Mega
rounds do we
Wiggling.
have to get him?
Omega Wiggler.
Only a
Oh
couple.
my
Okay, chat. I need to roll a 9.
Emerys cave.
No, you need to roll.
Oh,
Frick.
Oh no.
I actually cannot believe
the
this.
disrespect.
Mm.
Maybe you could take the train.
No,
I
I
don't
think
like-
I will.
What? The train reminds me of somebody. Of something.
Somebody.
Wait.
Oh,
No
oh,
way.
no.
There's no way.
No. Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
okay.
Okay.
This map is brutal.
Is
I've
the
never
Wiggler
played-
milk pasteurized?
That'd be
Wait,
crazy.
Monty Hole is a waiting bee. Oh my god, I have somebody in my chat made. Are you familiar with the? How do I? You know what? I'll
No,
just send
you know Monty Hole emote.
If
yeah. And it looks like. Hold on.
No, I think I saw this and I erased it from my memory, and now it's coming back.
It's gonna look
Is
like
the
that,
rig-
but it's Monty Mole.
is the Wiggler milk vegan? If it comes from the Wiggler and
Oh
he's
my
giving it
God.
willingly, so would
Yep.
therefore would the Wiggler milk be?
Is he
Vegan.
consenting to being milk?
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Shut up!
I
Shut
hate
up!
this
If
If you
question.
get another one, Violet, I'm
It's
gonna.
a star. It's a
you
star.
have to be. You have to be. Come on.
Because the last one was coins.
No, I got
Oh.
coins. I got coins, but I
you
needed those, so
imagine?
I'm happy with that. If I got a second star, I would
I would've been
leave here
crazy.
and I would be like, sorry, y'all, I gotta go play the lottery. I'll be back.
Yeah, for real.
Sorry, 1 second. I have to get a scratch off.
Yeah.
Well, all milk is vegetarian. That's
Yeah.
That's true.
oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Item minigame.
Oh.
Ooh.
I've decided to tune out all milk talk for the rest of stream.
That was the smart call, honestly.
Might just want to
Yeah.
mute us then.
Come on, no. Do I get both?
Oh.
Oh.
No,
I'm trying
the
to
key
get
is
the full
good.
dice block.
Where do you
What
milk
question
the
were-
Wiggler?
Hero.
You were so true.
Milk. Oh. Hi, Ruby. Welcome on in.
Gotta love multi-chat. Do we?
We
Do we?
regret it.
Hmm.
I kind of regret it a little bit.
Milk.
Can I go to all your homes and beat you up every time you say the word milk?
Emerys, you're dead to me.
What just happened?
What just-
Actually
wait a
dead to
minute.
We
me.
were talking about.
I was one tile away from it.
Oh
I
my
know.
god.
I'm familiar.
Oh, are you?
Where is
So
it?
That was intentional.
It's towards the
Yes, it was
beginning.
intentional.
I know how to circle back over there.
Wow. You did that just to spite me.
Yeah, I did.
You're like, absolutely.
Well, I hope you get hit by a train.
Look at that
in my
horse.
opinion.
I'm not on the track, so
Oh, that's convenient.
that kind of convenient.
Oh,
Where
Okay,
did
Monty Mole.
Monty Mole.
Zag added milk as a block term in my chat?
That's really funny. Oh,
Zag has
I
had
just
enough.
saw- I put the emote
no.
in voice
Oh.
context and Viv just said, "Oh
We gotta
my
work
god," with a bunch of
together.
question marks.
Oh my
What
god,
did you
Viv.
put?
Oh, hi, Miff.
Hi, Miv.
Oh,
don't
that
worry
emote.
about it.
Oh,
Me
what
typing?
in?
Oh no, you
What
guys.
the hell?
Wait, we got a cage. We got a cage Momo.
Okay.
Oh, what am I doing?
I'm-
Okay.
I'm the one that
Despite all my
dropped the
rage, I'm
cage.
still just a boo, not in a cage.
Frick. I'm sorry, you
can't
guys.
catch
That was
me.
me.
I'm speed.
We gotta practice this.
Can't
one a
catch
little
me,
bit.
gay thoughts.
Get
Just
it.
no.
Oh, we were so close.
Sorry. I got a little too excited. All right.
About
Let's
putting me
just
in a
do this.
cage? I
Let's
mean,
just lock in.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck
you
it,
and a
let's
cage
We
look
gotta
at
my
contain
dream.
you, obviously.
Lock them up.
Oh!
Oh, that was so
Oh,
close.
Shoot.
Get them, get them. They're in the corner. No.
I'm too fast.
Hello, Monty Mole? You want to go to the side?
Oh! Go! Yes!
Oh, there we go.
Got tricked
work,
by the
team.
fish.
I made one mistake. Never
and it
again.
cost you the game.
It did. You're gonna lose now.
I was so locked in. No, see, I'm gonna lose because I titled my stream that I was gonna win.
No,
Right.
we haven't ruined any friendships yet,
Oh.
but
I
I would say
stream
my
title
friends
is
with
still an arc.
Emerys is ruined.
No, don't you
Oh,
don't
that's
you remember
so
that we're
sad.
only
Yeah.
we're only friends for
No.
content?
Yeah.
I thought everybody knew that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
scripted?
Yeah.
That's
all
true.
It's
for
all
sure.
scripted.
It's all
Wow.
scripted.
Oh.
Bob, do you
All
remember how the
scripted.
star was like right there?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
remember.
No, I don't remember that.
Now it's not.
Hi, Daniel. Wait, Christina, did you post the finished one in Golden Cowboys? I want to look.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice, actually.
It is nice.
That's so
I'll take that.
cursed. I'm gonna copy
I don't know
this
where I
and
am
put
or
it
what
in
I'm
the,
doing.
voice context. I will spoiler it, so if you don't want to look at it, you
Okay,
don't have
so how?
That's
Oh
art.
my God.
God.
Around. Oh, is that in the
Who
Discord?
drew that?
Yeah.
Christina in chat. Christina.
I'm
Emerys.
sorry. Okay, I can never unsee that now. Does anybody
So
have bleach?
Yeah, Viv, get out of Discord right now. It's bad.
May have locked it, but no.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh no.
Ooh.
Just know whenever my
Alright, how
chat
many- how
starts.
much do I need? Yeah,
starts
I want
typing
something.
Monty Holt, that's what you're gonna see.
Mom.
Oh, I
All
hate
me,
that.
By the way.
Use 2 mushrooms. Add.
Well, you have to have the emote on your BTV too, I think.
I'll put it on there just for you.
Oh my god.
Just for
What if
these
I put it in
moments.
announcements? What then?
Yeah, get him. He has 0 stars.
Do it. Monty will slacking today? What? Daniel! He's trying.
We only have like 5 turns. It's totally fine.
I saw the Monty hole. Get me out of here.
Oh, the Monty hole. I've fallen off so hard. Never mind, we're so back.
We're so back.
No, someone stop
We're
them.
so back.
Oh no. Beauty, it is really well done.
Hi, Darn. Welcome.
CBTV modes, even if it's one we don't have in Momos. Wait, really? For some reason, I couldn't see other ones.
I think you have to make it you have to like set it up.
Yeah, because I can't see them.
What did I come back into? Oh, nothing. Just some Mario
I
Party.
don't want to waste
It's a little
money.
bit
It's
of
totally
Mario
fine.
Buddy.
Oh
You
no,
open
I just
announcements?
opened announcements.
Yeah, my mod just
I don't
put
think you
it
should. Oh.
Shut up.
We're
Shut up.
Coins,
so
no way.
back. Oh,
Coins.
we're so back.
Coins!
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
God.
Well, I have money now, so.
The Discord alert.
If that was a star,
We would have lost it.
man, I would have
I would have lost it.
Why don't you get
I think I'm
one so you can
gonna
land on
do
the
a Widow
Bowser's face?
again.
Okay, Zag. Whoop looking at holes. Gator.
Oh my God.
No one.
I've never seen a hole in my life, actually.
Are you a visual learner, by the way?
I'm a visual. I'm real hands.
Well, we see each other again. I'm just saying.
Oh my
Leave it out there.
God.
Kid, dude.
Oh my
man.
God. I need
I'm
to.
gonna show Momo a straw.
my
What do you
ears.
mean? I'm gonna show Momo a straw.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm encroaching right
You have to
now.
control hole.
Yeah, Violet, I feel like we need to leave.
I know. Okay, hold my hand. We'll leave. Oh,
Oh no, not this
Oh,
one.
I
always
hate
hate
this
one. Alright, whatever. I'm locking in chat.
That one, I think.
What if you're wrong?
I was right.
You were right. Oh my God. You got so lucky.
Nah, I know.
Is this how I find out my dads are getting back together? I don't know what you're talking about.
What are
Yes.
you talking about?
Round 1.
I hate being a child of divorce. Ooh.
Actually,
Frick, they
Let's
were
go.
right. I got lucky.
I'm a
Milk.
knower.
Gator milk is a block term. That message is not coming through.
Round 2.
Sorry.
Orange. Grape.
Wipe. Got it.
How was I
Yeah.
so slow with that?
Yo.
I was very slow with
I'm
that.
speed.
Hi, welcome on in.
Round 3.
Welcome, pals.
Welcome.
Ooh. Wait,
Wait, I screwed that up.
that one? Yeah.
I was like,
Oh.
no, wait a minute, are you right?
Round 4.
Okay, here we go.
Three banana.
Banana.
Three banana.
Okay, but someone's gonna be sus.
Woo!
I thought that was gonna be
can't
like
do
way
fast
more
That was
hard
so
to
fast.
know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Man.
That wasn't that hard. Oh god, there's
Ugh.
another one. Okay, here we go.
It never ends. Orange.
Oranges. Orange.
Oranges.
One of them's gonna have a leaf, I bet.
Orange.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
There's a
My
Noah's
God.
baby.
Sprung on us.
Oh my god.
When I went to block milk, I saw that we still have pigeon milk blocked.
You want to explain that one?
Yeah, Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Animal
yeah, that's fair. That's
Crossing.
fair.
Pigeon milk.
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
Yeah.
That's been blocked for like 3 years, I fear.
Longer.
Let's go. Let's go.
No change.
No change.
Okay, I'll get
New
those
turn.
11 coins.
I'm hoping this is going.
Oh
to
yeah, I
Monkey
just
Mole's
surpassed
redemption.
our Wario without even caring. I just realized that.
Heck, Wario.
He's in a really odd position. If you don't have a key, he's kind of hard to do.
Oh, I have a key.
Oh yeah, true.
There's like
I
a
don't want.
little
I don't want
loop
to play
you
his
can
silly
hit,
little
though,
games,
but-
though. You know.
Mm.
So is this where you? Oh, okay. So this is where you get the train ticket, and that you call it to the station that you are at then.
To a
Ah.
station, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't have to use it like at that specific one if you don't want to.
I see. I see.
Hmm. Who cares if they're divorced when they're this good at co-parenting?
This one is broken, but it is good. It's crazy.
Moon Moon, thank you
Nathan's
for the
had
stuff
nothing but bangers today. Yo, Moon Moon.
Justice for pigeon milk.
Justice for
Whoa.
pigeon milk. Okay, you know
Oh.
what?
All right. Interesting. Interesting.
Marty, thanks for the 19.
Wow.
Maybe you guys can have a marriage for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like give
Wait,
your
why do
kids
I?
Christmas presents and it's like a wedding ring for your divorcee.
I have
your
two
ex-
Hey,
keys.
mom and dad are getting back
Thanks,
together.
Arel.
Merry Christmas.
Oh no,
Yeah,
dude.
you're
It's
a
I like
fraud.
I like
I
free.
wrote
Do
this
it.
game, by the way.
Do it.
What's it
You
like
gotta-
in here?
You gotta stop. Wait, no, you're.
It's
closest.
time to
I think it's random. I think it's what you go
I think you
I
should
think
also
you-
pick the
I
most
think
amount of
you
coins.
have what's the word I'm looking for? Child support to pay. Actually.
for.
Um.
Time.
Whoa, they haven't
I
even passed
think you owe a little extra. I
Hi,
don't
Patty.
know.
Welcome in.
Wow.
This is crazy. Monty was robbed.
It's your child support that you owed.
Literally robbed.
Wow.
Doing anything.
Oh, look at that.
Oh!
Oh, great. You
We're
can get it.
so back. We're so back.
I'm pissed.
You got a star.
I will never forget
Mom
what
was
Monty
committing
made.
fraud.
I would never.
Where's it gonna be?
I don't even know what fraud is.
Near me.
Oh, thank God!
Behind?
It's right in front of me.
Oh my gosh. Won't stand for
Thank
this.
God. I'll be right there.
Oh my
Like,
god.
hold on, please.
Oh,
I was thinking there's a first for everything.
Oh, I got him.
wait.
Bottom, sorry.
Hold on. Where are you bored?
Got him.
Oh. Huh. Well, there's no way I can make it there
Child support.
before you do.
Because I'm sitting. No, it's
If I
so
get a
true.
Key. I'll just go this way.
There's an ad on the horizon in about 5 minutes, chat.
Oh.
Item bag.
her
I have all these
going.
keys though.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
you're gonna get
I'm only gonna get
item.
one item. It better be good. Imagine just another key. Watch this.
That would be so
Oh.
funny.
Oh.
I think it's a star trap. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, you know what? I'll take that.
That's
Actually.
nice, though.
Not bad. Not
Yeah.
We didn't land on any of them the last time.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever. The very first time we played. Maybe.
Yeah,
we were
One got
rolling
used, or maybe it was the-
high.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Don't you even dare, Monty Mole.
Oh!
Don't you even dare.
Do it.
Wait, actually, I don't think I'm on the train tracks.
You're not.
Oh, thank God.
I don't
Let me
think.
go backwards.
It'd be
Oh.
real fun if you went backwards. Steamer's moving.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah, you were off on the side.
Dodged.
Oh.
Oh, so now it's back to the front one.
Yeah.
Well,
I was just.
You went past the star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You could backtrack. Maybe.
did you mean to do that on purpose?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Mm.
Okay.
I did think that you were on the tracks. I will say.
Okay, that's fair. You just wanted to run me over.
Yeah, I did.
You're like, well, let me just aim. Oh.
All right.
Arel, yeah, it'll be on my VOD channel for sure.
It'll also be on mine.
And
I guess it'll be one different POVs, but
mine.
you're gonna get the same screen anyway.
True.
It's the reactions that matter.
Yeah.
You know what?
I
You're
don't
right.
like the train's laugh.
The train laughs?
Yeah, it goes, whoa.
Oh, I'm already a match.
I would too if I had a mustache like
Domination.
that.
Oh, not this one.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh,
All right, well.
oh my
I'm
joints
get
are gonna
it done
hate
with
me for this.
It's
Okay.
time. It's time.
Oh, it's the
Alright.
button mash. Okay.
I don't know the best way to do this. I'm gonna brace myself. Flo, thanks for the 22 months.
Lock it in.
Oh my god.
I think I messed
Oh,
up.
like Julian,
I don't think I
please.
did that good.
I think I messed up.
I think I need to go to the gym.
Yeah, I heard Julian used a massage gun.
It was
That's
real funny.
genuinely so
Really?
funny.
Oh, I did mess up because I
Aw, dang
paused.
it.
For, oh my god.
Oh!
Hi with Emerys?
New record.
Violet! Holy!
I had my glove on.
Violet.
Your
Yo,
compression
that's
glove
glove.
gave you an advantage.
That's
Hacks.
right.
Or the
Let's
massage
go.
gun also broke. It broke his Joy-Con. Yeah, I believe that.
So funny.
Shella, nice amount of coins.
Oh,
Nice.
thanks.
Nice.
Thanks.
So what does that
New
mean?
turn.
Oh yeah, he's still there. I forgot.
Oh,
Just kidding.
bye. He's gone.
Bye. Oh no.
Not him saying yeah, baby,
Oh,
before he
Wario
left.
left.
All right. I ain't risking it with Emerys around the corner with that chain chomp.
Me with my
They're
little-
gonna call it again. They're gonna ruin my day.
You could do
You know?
more and then land on a really cool space.
I know. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go for it.
I'm going the whole way.
Can you imagine I hop on the train?
My mistake.
Choo-choo.
Oh, that Goomba back there. I like his little outfit.
I like his hat.
Yeah.
Are those his
Very
eyebrows
yapping, dude.
spanning
Those
his
clowns
hat?
are- I think they are.
Oh, that's weird.
You got a star.
You want me to land on a Bowser space? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
In front of me.
Where is...
Oh, right
Oh, wait,
behind
it's
me.
right-
Right.
Oh.
Oh,
Right by the mill.
Herm.
Milk time.
Ooh, I should buy something.
A little mushy. Oh, I guess a double dice.
I like double dice.
That's fair.
I want everyone to land on a Bowser space. Aww. No.
So nice of you.
Opportunity.
Please no.
Oh no, I'm
Aw.
poor. Wait, I had enough. Wait, no, I didn't. I have 49 coins. I don't feel as bad now.
Oh yeah. It
Yeah.
would have been worse. I feel like if you would have been.
If I was over,
Not me.
and I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. Yeah, that would have been worse. Oh, it randomly selected Emerys.
I
Oh
hate
no!
Wow. Thanks. Now I have enough to steal a star.
This. SMH.
Oh
Oh,
god.
well,
Who am I fighting?
Oh man.
Isn't it all of us?
God.
yeah, it's all of us, isn't it? Yeah.
Because it's like coins.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
Oh,
boy.
do I get to decide?
Yeah,
Oh, just
keep
kidding.
it low. Keep it. Okay, that's.
I thought it was
fine.
the one where I could like wager
Buy
as many
money.
as I wanted.
Oh yeah.
I agree. That
Alright,
was
good
not
luck,
bestie
everyone.
behavior.
Sorry.
I already don't like this one.
Not bestie behavior.
Oh,
no.
this one. Oh,
This one.
terrible. Oh
No.
god.
Oh
gonna be tactful about
no.
it.
Which one would
Alright,
I not
I'm
pick?
locking in.
All right,
I'm
we're gonna
locking
lock in. Yeah.
Locked in.
I'm getting telepathic. Hold on.
I'm telepathic now in case you care.
One sec. Telepathy. Dang it!
Let's go.
The autism
I think
wins.
our. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh wait, just kidding.
Oh, I can't move.
I'm gonna be stuck here, aren't I?
You better not be.
Oh.
Oh. I'm schmoving.
What the?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Violet, you win for that one?
Okay,
That's
okay.
I did.
great.
I had to.
Wow, it paid off. Don't do it, Emerys.
Dang it.
Oh no, it was Momo that clicked me.
Yeah. My bad.
Ah.
No!
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
Well,
Those ones were bad.
Yeah.
I didn't like any of those.
Woo.
Oh my god, Emerys.
This is
It's so close.
So close.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's neck and neck.
Clenching!
there's no.
Ah!
Wait.
No, I picked the wrong
Oh!
I
one.
couldn't actually move
That
that
I
was
couldn't
one.
so
actually move.
close.
Oh my god, that was
That
so
was
close.
Oh, I did not pay
wild.
attention.
That was
Wild.
crazy. Wow. My brain is
Damn.
pretty big, you guys.
Oh
My
my
brain is
god.
kind of good.
Wait, so how?
Awesome.
Who?
My
Oh, I
20
got
seconds.
nothing. Cool.
Oh.
You got paid.
I thought I came in a higher place.
4 coins and
Sorry.
Beautiful.
stuff out here.
All right. Oh,
I'm
Emerys,
falling off.
hi.
I'm falling off.
You're there.
Hey,
We
what's
did it,
up?
Goblins,
Don't
we
me, I
did
was
it.
here.
I'm flopping.
Plus,
You know what? I'm gonna
Alright,
eat
hold on,
some
where's-
candy.
Where's the board? I need to look.
I'm
It's all the way on the other side.
gonna try one of these
Y'all are
peach
not
rings.
near him. Okay.
I should have brought some candy.
I got like 4 bags of candy on my desk right now.
Oh,
Got
I'm really
a Red
jealous
Bull.
of you.
I'm gonna try their peach rings, but they're covered in tahini.
delicious.
Ooh. Oh, that actually sounds really good.
I also got mango
Oh.
ones. Those ones are a banger.
Also, I'm not. Yeah, I'm in 4th place for it. It's not going great for me.
You're eating peanut M&Ms
There's
right
Boo
now?
over here?
I'm jealous.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wow, isn't that interesting? And you would still have enough coins for the star. I'm just
Interesting.
saying. Interesting, very interesting.
My finger slipped.
So funny.
I was like, Shella's gonna stop speaking to me now.
Did you read my going live alert?
No, what was it?
What was it?
If you steal a star from me, it's on site.
so funny.
Did you read
I
my
gave you
title?
a
It says
warning.
villain arc.
Oh,
No, don't move out.
goblins assemble. Magical Mondays are now maniacal Mondays.
Maniacal Mondays.
No, not the
Move out Mondays.
Move out Mondays. I
That's
hope you're
Sorry,
scared.
I love you. I'm sorry.
Fine.
The Nikki calls you.
Kill them all.
Momo is thinking.
Wait, you have an FBI agent? Do
Yeah,
all
my
of you
chat's
have
been
FBI
slowly
agents?
enriching their FBI agents every day, so that one
Beautiful.
day we can take over
Beautiful.
the world.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
You're schmoving.
I'm just moving.
Don't forget to enrich your FBI agents, chat.
What's like? What do you do to enrich them? Like,
Hi.
what's
Do my redemptions not show up in your chats?
No, I don't.
No.
Think
Okay, that's good, because it's a lot right now. It's just a channel point redemption.
Oh no,
I love
We
that.
just see
That's really
the
funny,
we just see the
actually.
goblin stabs.
Chat, it is not Imprig Monday.
Oh,
What? What?
Nothing.
no.
Sorry. Don't worry about it.
sounds like not my problem.
So. Yeah, not my problem. You know what? I'm a little too far from the star, actually. I think it's time to move it.
It is, and you know it. Okay.
So you're
Are you
causing
joking?
problems on purpose. How do you even get to that? You gotta go up like through the middle? Oh god.
They moved it directly in front of them.
That's
This
true.
is a beautiful day.
DeviantArt, here I come. I'm sick.
Oh, it's time
Again?
for a little mercy.
I got no money, so y'all get nothing.
God.
We'll get your 4 stars and we'll like it. I mean your 4 coins.
This many.
Oh, 15 again. Not bad. Not bad.
Sorry, taking all your money, Momo. I'm taking my child support back. Gate. Oh, this one. All right. At least this one's up to chance, pretty much.
Oh, this one.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Oh, this one's just RNG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as annoying.
That's called stealing. No, I'm just taking it back.
All right, I'm really good at this game. Just watch
Okay.
and learn.
Okay.
Yo, first try.
Yeah. First
Oh,
try.
actually, I don't know if I'm going first.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going last. Actually,
First
Okay,
try.
Fourth try. Fourth try.
fourth try. If all 3 of you get it right away, I'm gonna scream. I knew that wasn't the right one. I knew it.
Of course you did. You're a knower.
I'm a knowing knower. What can I say?
You're a knower. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Wow.
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 Wow. Unreal.
Monty.
No, I
on
was
top.
winning. Violet took a star from you though. On purpose, yeah, I was very direct.
You're
Hi,
telling
Tony.
Tony?
It's Ront.
Ront,
Wrong.
I can explain. I'd do it again.
He can't hear you.
Hi, Ron.
Do it again.
I'll just keep yelling, you know?
Oh.
Whose characters are whose? It says on the left over here.
Mhm.
Shella is me. Wait, Shella is me.
Shella's me.
Shella is Rosalina.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
Odette is Violet. Momo is Boo. And Emerys
Let's
is Monty
go.
Mole.
Yo,
I didn't pay attention.
Momo,
Which
we
one
could
did
kiss
Violet
back
use?
here.
I know.
I think Momo just used the one that Violet was using. in the
Yeah.
middle.
It was
Oh,
the
okay.
square one. It's already used up now.
Frick. It's a 50-50.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Nothing. Wait, why is that still there though?
He's gonna say, well, maybe.
Oh. What? It doesn't.
Yeah, why did it just take that?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Because I already used that one.
Oh.
So it was a 50-50 for me.
Oh, for you. Oh, I thought it was for both of us.
I'm
Okay.
understanding.
And that's how you don't win.
That's how the
Tutorial
curse crumbles.
over.
Hi, Trish.
After I just won all the money, now it's all gone.
And now I get it.
Now I get money back. Cause I get in second.
No, I'm not winning, Tony. I'm literally on my period. Do you want to keep provoking me?
Get 'em.
It's over. It's over.
I was like, I will bite.
It only gave me 9 coins. Okay.
It was 5 more than you had before.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mini game.
I can't hear you. Finally left.
Camera
ready.
I am somehow
Is this
so bad
the-
at this game. I don't understand why I'm.
Oh, I
why
don't
I'm
like
so
this
bad.
one.
What? What? Oh.
Wait, this isn't even the right toad.
Oh, I somehow really messed that one up. My inner photographer, I just like. I think that I do really well, and then I look at it again, and I'm like, oh wait a minute.
Infinity Nikki has been
Yep.
prepping me for this.
Yup.
Mhm.
I'm locked in.
I think I was too zoomed. Emerys, I like how he's blinking in yours.
God damn
How
it!
do I take the picture?
Oh, this guy!
That's not good. That's not good. Momo did so good.
Okay,
Yeah, that
I
was a
still
good
got
one.
my
Yeah, I'm a
79 though. That's not horrible.
What is this?
He's lounging?
Oh, he's
Oh.
napping? Oh.
No, not that guy.
He's. Oh wait, no, not that one.
Oh my god, move. Oh, they were jumping too high.
Oh, I see
Oh,
that.
Emerys,
Emerys,
could've
you
been
did
better.
really good.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you did really good.
Feel weird watching somebody sleep.
Holy.
Oh man.
Am I losing right now? Oh my god, I'm gonna scream.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna scream.
You make me oh no, I missed the
Oh.
shot.
I didn't
So wait
zoom
for him
in
to run
enough.
by again. If he doesn't run by again, I might actually just delete myself.
Just control alt.
Oh no, I took it too
That could have been better.
soon. 93. Oh my god,
Damn.
Emerys.
Emerys came
Y'all
out.
did great.
Oh my god.
That was crazy.
Monty Mole's revenge.
Monty was kind of sweeping on the minigames today.
Mhm.
I won't lie.
Truly and honestly. Doing
And I
so
didn't even
good.
practice like actual minigames last night. I was doing all the motion ones last night because I'd never played them, and I was like, I might as well just like do the achievements for these.
Mm-hmm.
The film background
New
coming
turn.
through. True.
Let's go.
Oh, don't get a 1. That would be devastating.
Oh, one?
Yeah. Good. Very
Can you
good.
imagine?
Oh.
That would have been on.
That's where my star
genuinely
is,
just
thing is.
devastating.
Oh, the other part has a gate.
The loops on this map are
It's so
interesting,
fun.
to say the least.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot.
they're a little confusing, the ways that
Yeah.
they're going. Okay, so the
Not
star
a
has
personality
been
high risk.
moved, right?
Yeah, I moved it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right. So that's still in the middle.
Are you sorry?
No.
No.
Well, now that we've cleared that up.
How am I supposed to come back from this? I've been beaten up
No.
mentally and emotionally. Ruined.
I'm ruined.
Yo, I'm getting
candy now, though.
chosen as the personal photographer. Let's go.
Heyo.
I don't know if you would. My IRL photography skills are not that good. I know the general. I know composition,
my
but
God.
that's all you're gonna get from me.
I had to take a photography class in
If I go
college,
that
but
way, it won't do anything.
it was at nighttime,
Why-
so it didn't make a lot of sense.
Nighttime.
Oh.
It's actually really funny.
Uh
Oh, crap.
oh.
All right, well.
Uh oh.
Are you
Thanks,
gonna go
How
see?
much do I have? No. Well, by the time I'm gonna get it.
Heard the game twins. Thank you.
Like
And then you
violent.
please post them this. Oh, I will. I haven't taken a lot of photos in Nikki yet, especially ones that I don't really. The ones I have taken, I haven't really liked.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sucked in.
Well, you can upgrade your camera, Emerys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah.
At, I haven't done a lot of the like main quests because I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it off stream yet. But I think if I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah,
any of the
yeah.
event stuff, I should do it off stream. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't think I'll have time. Which I wanted.
I wanted you to lose a star.
Sorry.
Dang it.
Now I got everyone involved.
Oh no.
Shella's back to 69. Nice.
Oh yay, nice.
Wow.
Hi Bowser.
You know what?
Bye Bowser.
I just wanted to share the pain with others. Wasn't I thinking of
no,
everyone?
that was fine actually. I liked it. I got to. You know,
Oh yeah,
see you.
Shella, we found a second photo of you today in Nikki. You were sitting
Really?
on a bench. Yeah, yeah. I took a
Aw.
photo with it. I'll send it to you later.
Oh yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, it's really cute though.
Yeah,
Yo, you're schmoving.
I'm so
Oh
bad.
my god.
You've been doing such high
I feel like it's a very
rolls. Holy
high-rolling
crap.
game.
Yeah. Ooh.
I have no money. Yeah,
No.
Oh wow.
called me poor.
Yeah.
That's so sad. He was like, you can't. Look at that shy guy tending to the horse.
Oh, good babies.
That's you.
True.
Oh no.
Okay. I need.
They're gonna get their first star.
One.
Come on.
One.
One.
Nine.
Oh,
Nine.
God.
Disgusting.
Incredible.
I
Incredible
can't
work.
believe this.
Wow.
Let's go.
Scripted.
Let's go.
I thought I just said no. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, I got so scared. I was looking at chat and I was mashing buttons.
You got a
Emo got a
You got a star.
Look at him, he's smacking his tongue. Let's see where the next star will be.
Where is it? Oh, on the track again. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
Not too far from me, actually.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the
Oh
train.
no. Oh no.
Bro, if this train runs me over, I'm gonna scream.
Okay,
Oh, no,
I
you're
think-
behind
I think
it.
You'll be okay.
I'm like right behind it.
I don't think
You're good.
anybody's on the track there.
No, because it's only
Hi,
go to the
Pally.
one station.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Thank God.
Wow, we.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Let's destroy her.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
on the crane.
You took a star for me.
I don't remember that. I think
Oh,
that.
this one.
Deviant.
Oh, this one.
No, wait. I'm supposed to be picking y'all up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a little.
Oh, it's slow. How far out can I extend? Oh.
I hate you.
Oh,
I hate you
didn't
so
mean
much.
to. I was just.
I accidentally got you. Oh no.
I really didn't mean to. I was just wanting to
Oh,
see how
seven,
this
Pally.
worked. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How do
no,
you win this
no,
game? You have
creamy.
to pick up all the.
So I have to
Players.
pick up all three of you. Okay, okay.
Pick
Yeah.
up balls.
Okay, this is gonna.
Creamy.
I'm not gonna win it, but I'll see if I can get one of y'all. I think that'd be fun.
I don't know. 45 seconds is the.
Oh. Sorry, traffic jam.
Trapped.
Oh,
Just went over
I
it?
was
Okay.
so close. Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Goodbye, shy guy.
Ah.
There we go.
Oh,
Auntie Mold juking. I'm juking it up.
no.
You're
This is
crazy,
hard.
Emerys,
This
you're
is so
crazy.
hard.
I'm going. I'm zooming.
No.
Oh, oh.
Not getting me. Not getting me.
Oh! Sorry.
Bamboozled.
Awesome.
The timing
Wowie.
of that was so hard.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I feel
Yeah.
like for the
Woo!
single person.
Thanks for the 2-year resub.
Let's
Two
go.
Let's go.
You know, have you been having fun with Mario Party and your family?
New
I love
turn.
that.
We
He
love
thinks
that.
someone
It
is
brings the
targeting
family
Shella.
together.
It really
yeah.
does.
And apart.
And apart.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, wait, let's see if I can get a star this time.
I believe.
I don't know.
You're 14
could
away. I
try.
think you could do
You
it.
get like 2 5s.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Let's go!
Oh
God.
my
Oh,
god.
Incredible
dude,
work.
19 is
Incredible.
You're moving, dare I say.
New wares are on sale.
Yo. What wares? Oh, is it the 3 cursed dice block that's new? In the shop one, maybe? I don't know.
The 6 coin one is the new one, I think.
I'd love to see it. Whoa!
At random.
I see.
I don't want to stop.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go the other way.
Yeah. This is not
Wait,
for me,
I
in
think I
fact.
might be able to get 2 stars.
Is it going to set like rotation?
I was gonna say imagine. that it...
No, Boo's right there.
Oh, true.
Oh.
I think I'm actually
Ooh,
I might be
toxic.
1 tile short of Boo.
Who would you steal from? That's wild.
You
What
only
would
have
I
2 left.
steal from? Oh, I don't think I'd be stealing from anyone. I would just be taking back what you borrowed from me.
Actually, the star lives with me now.
Oh, does it?
If you
does
wanna,
it like it?
if you want to visit, you can come between the
Visitation
hours of
hours?
2 and
Yeah,
5 on
visitation.
Saturdays. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh.
No. The suspense. I was like, wait,
I was like, oh my god,
pause.
is she gonna change?
Don't worry.
Like,
Don't worry,
Thinking
Star.
about just doing
I'll
it
see you
randomly, but then I
soon.
was like, what
Don't
did
worry.
Momo do to me? Nothing.
I'll
Oh,
see
suck.
you
They're
soon.
poor and then
Oh,
they
no.
Goodbye.
Listen,
Star.
I just took it back for 50
Yeah.
coins,
For
mind
50.
you.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Now we're all poor, except for Emerys.
Mm.
Okay.
said you're too poor.
Wow.
Oh.
Public
Ooh.
transportation's
That was
expensive these days. you
It really is.
Yeah. Dude, our bus fare recently went up, and I was like, what if they stopped doing this?
Oh my god.
So that's
Emerys.
no. 36
Center,
plus.
I have 47 coins. I can't even steal a star from someone. Let's remind everyone here that Shella just spent 50 coins.
I did. That I took from all of you.
It's true.
That one time we
It's
played a
true.
minigame.
That one time.
One time.
One time.
So
We are
true.
jazzy. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
where?
70 in
We've got-
one round actually, because I bought the first star too.
We've got 2 broken
Oh.
families.
Ah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't have any money.
Also, my camera settings keep switching in OBS, and it's actually gonna be the death of me if I'm being honest.
No, I would cry. I would cry.
I
That's
like
so
do not
annoying.
understand why. I think it is my I think it's the Logitech that I have. But I like looked over and I was like, why am I orange?
yeah.
Hmm.
No, I don't have enough for the star.
Caitlin, so much has happened. So
Oh
much.
no.
So
You could go the
I
long
just
way.
realized. I
Because then
opened
you
up.
still have a chance to get it.
1, 2.
I also have a pipe, so I might just warp back around
Okay.
or see where it takes me.
Yeah.
Oh, so sad.
I'm in my villain era. I'm not a villain. I just took back what Violet took.
Yeah,
I'm in my
yeah.
even era. My
Your even
balance-
era?
My Thanos era. Balance. If you run me over.
Thanks, Caterate.
So help me God.
You're in front of me. I'm not gonna run you over, even if I took it.
Oh.
Yeah, you're.
Oh,
still
I
on the
thought I was
third
on the
one.
train tracks. I was
No,
like,
you're on.
No.
You're good. You're good.
ooh, every time. Thank God.
Ooh, double the
Ooh.
coins?
Could have used that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Maybe orange because I'm
Out for blood.
Oh no.
Oh, let's get her.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh me,
This is
I'm
the one that's-
unfriendly.
That would be 40 coins for double, right?
Yeah, this one.
So we
I
just have to.
jumped
Okay.
right into that.
Die.
Oh, well, this might be more
God.
difficult than originally anticipated. Nice job.
You're
Oh, I
prolonging the
really just
inevitable.
walked
Emery.
Yeah.
right into that.
I was like, you can't step on the little
Uh,
things either, the little stakes.
I'm going to destroy them.
Oh.
What?
oh,
Ha!
You were stuck.
I was. I couldn't move
That
anywhere.
happened to me once.
Yeah, just flipped onto me. All right, y'all got this. Doing great. Oh, oh. 4, 3, 2,
I hate both of
1.
you.
Let's
much.
go.
Yeah, man.
I built a house.
Solidarity.
You did. You really.
It's a very lovely home, thank you.
She's a builder.
That's so good.
Love to build in The Sims.
And in Mario Party.
Yeah.
I needed those coins really bad.
Could have used these coins the last round, but
New
okay.
turn.
But okay.
Okay, it's fine, I guess.
Yoshi!
Yoshi!
My boy!
I want Yoshi.
Copy
Copy
items to your
Ooh.
opponent.
Oh.
Interesting. I like that.
Wow.
Spikes is the new
The
ship.
corner.
Oh my god.
Oh, this could be very dramatic.
I'm 8 away from the star, but I'm poor.
Oh. You could?
I'm gonna roll under an 8.
Yeah.
How did you?
Hey, oh, nice.
Okay, maybe
Oh.
you should play the lottery today.
I think I will.
We don't know item
I
space,
thought,
too.
I
Yeah.
thought you were getting the unlucky space. I was like, oh no.
Oh,
Item minigame.
Oh, I don't want an item.
but
Well, you're gonna get
yeah,
one.
you're getting one anyway.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
I
you
want
Get
an
one and
item.
you're gonna
though.
like it.
I don't understand this one.
It takes every possible
How do
turn
you-
that it can, I think, is like the... Like, and I think it goes...
What?
I
Oh.
don't remember. It's like...
Oh,
yeah, it takes
Okay,
like the
I
first
don't-
possible turn that it takes, like, it can.
I
Oh,
I
I
don't
see,
understand
okay.
that one very much.
That's weird.
It's hard.
yeah.
I don't... That one is, like, not well
not for me.
thought out.
Yeah,
That's
IMO.
confusing.
it hurts my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yay!
You're like, and there it goes again.
You like it? I don't want that anymore. Thank
We
you.
threw that. You just tossed it away.
Actually, I would like to get rid of this.
It's gay
You're gonna
icon
put that down?
Yoshi. Play.
Slay.
Oh.
I don't know. No, none of y'all are gonna land on it, but I want to feel mischievous.
I like it. I'm remembering the mall
We are
map we
rolling.
played where there was like there were things everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
27. What does this one do? Swap to. Oh, you don't know. That moves the star.
How we doing, chat? Any predictions on who's gonna win?
Yeah. Any thoughts?
There's still 5 turns
I'm
left.
still holding
so-
out for
yeah.
Momo, honestly.
Really? Why?
I'm gonna make a big
Chat.
comeback.
Chat said that Momo was gonna win today.
Oh, is that
My
in the
chat
script?
Yeah, it has
Was
to,
that in
it's
the script?
It's in the
Yeah,
script,
wait, that
actually.
hasn't been anybody-
It's
sorry.
totally in the script.
Actually, we wrote
Sorry,
the
Emerys.
script.
No, wait a minute.
You have the most. I'm sorry.
I know that's fair. Dude, I've gotten
Shella?
licked so many times today.
Oh my.
I have. I've been licked 3
Dream.
times. Twice. I licked thrice.
Shella has to win. She's bleeding out. Yeah, I need this. I need this today.
Oh, that's great.
I don't think I'd be streaming today if it wasn't with you guys, so.
Aw.
Yeah, no, that's really fair.
I'm glad that we could do this today. This has really been fun.
Yeah.
It's making my brain happy while my body
Where
is
will I
failing.
go?
Same.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Oh
see.
god, where are you going? Where are we doing?
What are you? No. I cannot believe that. There's no way.
Big move! That's
so
It
funny.
literally moved me
Irish moving.
like
Irish moving.
3 spaces forward. That's it.
That's crazy.
I love this game. I love this
It's
game.
so. It's.
It humbles you.
It really
I
does.
was humbled real hard.
Oh, that was great.
It said, "I see your plans, and I shall be doing other things with it."
Yeah.
No.
Hemorrhaging
11
together?
points?
Oh my god.
That's so good.
That's so romantic.
That's like the fact that a lot of the Among Us group is synced up right now.
I know.
Yeah, sorry, Violet. We forgot to warn you. Once you join the Among Us group, you
will-
sync
Was
up
somebody gonna tell me that?
Sorry, I can't relate to
No, it was
Oh
in the
my
fine print
God.
of the contract you signed,
Yeah.
the
Oh my
NDA.
God, the suffering I have gone through.
Yeah, it's rough in here.
Hi.
that. What's that like?
Then Momo's being God's favorite over there.
It's called
Oh,
birth
what a
control,
monster.
baby.
Oh.
Right in front of me.
Let's
You did that?
go!
Right in front of your salad.
Right in front of your
Just say it's
I
called
was gonna say that.
progesterone only birth control, so. Hey.
Oh,
Where is that now?
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
it's by
That's
the
the very
horsey.
like the beginning. By the horse.
By the horsey. Monty Mole is a star. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Look at the trickle down effect of joining Among Us.
Minigame.
It's
yeah,
wild.
Trickle
man.
down effect,
Yeah.
just like the blood.
Mario's demanding his sacrifice.
He is, yeah,
Mario
violence.
blood sacrifice. Okay, first my
What
period,
the
and now
heck is
Mario
this?
Party's telling
You
me to
gotta
make a
run?
sandwich. This is kind of
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
Yeah, this is a
Little
little
jump.
crazy.
Ooh, egg
no.
salad. I like
Oh.
that. That's good.
Ooh, that's delicious. Oh god.
I do actually really love a good egg salad sandwich.
No,
I
I do too.
actually
It's
made,
really
I
good.
Oh,
I meal prepped some chickpea salad. To make sandwiches
Ooh.
for
Oh,
lunch
nice.
this week.
Sounds
Very
I'm
really
excited.
yummy.
We got what is it? A good like fish for. I enjoy my fish. But we got fish for
I do
like
too.
one of our HelloFresh meals this
Hey,
week.
chat.
I'm really
Oh,
excited.
nice.
Knives out. We gotta cut these sandwiches.
Oh god.
Get off my head.
I'm trying not to be on your head, but I couldn't see because there's a huge sandwich in my way.
Oh, sorry. Oh god. So do we just have to not be squished? What is
Yeah.
I
what is
Yeah.
the
think
goal?
so.
Okay.
What the flick? All right, I
got
flopped
it.
there, chat.
Oh god. Well,
Momo, you scared me there. I thought you were gonna die.
It's all part of my plan.
I can't tell the distance.
You!
Whoop!
Emerys, that was diabolical.
Oh, I could really go for a nice sandwich. Look at that sandwich, y'all. That looks so good.
It does look
Mm.
yummy.
Mm.
Wow.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, core. I needed
That's what
that
happens
money
when you're
so bad.
Hey, my sandwich that
Coins and I do
I'm-
stars.
I had my chickpea salad sandwich for breakfast, brunch technically. It was with gluten-free bread.
I can't
How's
even
that
afford
taste?
the trade.
Is it bad?
Is what bad?
The gluten-free bread. Like how?
No,
how
I
is
found
it
a
for
brand
taste?
that it just tastes like bread.
Oh, it does. Nice.
Oh.
But it depends on the brand.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I've heard. Yeah.
But also this one, like, it's good. It tastes like bread, but it does.
Boy.
It is crumbly when you toast it.
Ooh.
So it will fall apart.
No one's
Double
using
our
that enough
coins.
to.
I'd 1 star.
Oh,
exchange.
what?
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 What is
Wait,
that?
Wait, what?
What is this? What's happening?
You just got a second
Oh
star?
my.
Oh! 1 chance to move it. Who's near
Oh my
it?
god.
Who's gonna schmove over there?
I don't know.
2
2
stars.
stars.
Well, I'm poor.
Oh yeah. Schmelvin.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
You
no!
can't buy
it's
one.
so mean! I hate that
Thanks
they're
for
like,
telling
yeah,
me.
yeah, sorry.
Please
You're
give
a
me
little too
coins,
poor
please.
for this.
Please.
Please, 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 please,
Oh,
please,
There
God.
we go.
It's been like 2 turns since I've had a coin.
please, sir. Can I have another coin?
Okay,
Wait,
so am
gluten-free
I?
Texas toast? Wait,
Ooh,
I want
you're
that.
11. You're close.
Am I? Because I'm just down the way, right?
Yeah, you're really close
Yeah.
to it.
You're only 11 spaces away.
Okay.
Oh, the
Okay.
brand
I
for the
don't have any
for the
items to use.
gluten-free bread that's good. It's called Carbo Not.
Oh.
Right here, I'll type it in chat. I think it's.
Sorry. Also, we got to.
I think it's
How
that.
does-
we
does this
paid
work?
the like neighborhood kids to shovel our sidewalk today.
I just have to
I was like,
go
I'm not doing it.
down, right? Yeah, this way.
We've done
Although I
that before.
woke up to them shoveling the sidewalk already, and I was like, are they just doing that? Like, because we have kids
me
in this,
coins.
like, I live in the city in like
Yes.
street, so somebody normally just shovels the whole
Yeah.
sidewalk for our block. And so I was
That's nice.
like, well, they were already doing it, and I was like, oh, I should go give them money. But then it turns out that they asked Daniel when he was walking the dog if they could shovel our sidewalk, and he already gave them money, which I was like, okay, that's good.
Can you imagine if they were like, oh yeah, we'll take
Yeah.
the money.
Double hustled you?
That
Oh
would be
my
really
god,
funny.
that
No,
would've been
no,
funny.
they were fine.
That'd be crazy.
But they did say they're like, we only had a $20 bill on us, but they were like, it's like $5. We're like, you know what? There's two of you. Just split the $20 bill and
Oh,
go
that
with
was
something else in your
nice.
day other than like shoveling, shoveling snow.
That was really
Well,
nice.
No, they're sweet. I like our block is very nice. We have a lot of families on our block that are very chill.
Aw.
Nice.
Oh.
We have this guy in our neighborhood who has a 4-wheeler, and you have to get on his list, and he'll like plow your driveway.
Why
Oh,
did that
yeah.
sound like
I feel like
threatening?
how it always
Mr.
goes for,
like,
Mr.
on his
Gothad is
list.
because we have a snow plow, so when
Oh
the
yeah.
snow
Yeah.
gets real bad, Mr. Gothad's the one that does everyone's sidewalks.
Mhm.
We learned
Mostly
it
our
last
elderly
year.
neighbors, so.
We like went up to him, and he was like, "Are you on the list?" And we're like, "No."
You're like, no,
I
help!
was on the list, and he was like, "Yeah, you're at the
I'm
bottom
not,
now."
no.
We're like, "Okay, at least we know for next year."
Oh, I think last year, actually, when we got snow, I think one of the neighbor kids asked if they could shovel. And so Mr.
Yeah.
Gothard was like, yeah, so we can give them money, you know.
That's so nice. Ooh.
Holy!
Oh, you might.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I think a 13.
Heyo.
Pretty
I was waiting
Good.
for a third die in there.
Above average.
Yeah.
No.
Some would say it's large.
Well,
Wah, wah. Ooh.
Oh, yes!
please send snow to Florida. I think that's actually illegal.
Mm.
This
Did
Snow
y'all?
does not exist in
Did all
Florida.
of y'all get hit in the blizzard, by the way?
Not
well,
me.
It,
Oh, we
didn't
it
either.
never
It's-
snows that
it's
much here,
south of
but it
us.
snowed like a decent amount here.
Okay.
We'll
like,
get,
all the
like-
snow is south of Minnesota, so
See,
Yeah.
what happens in the state of Michigan is, we'll finally get winter,
Mhm.
right? And then it'll go away. And then second winter comes.
Yeah.
Okay.
you get
And
the
then
fall
that goes
spring.
away. And then it's April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get third winter.
I was
Sometimes
about to
fourth
say,
winter.
Yeah. That's
But,
how
yeah.
Boston is. Usually, but it's been
Yeah.
unusually warm
Oh,
for Boston
I
this
forgot I
year.
could have had Boo. I should not have bought anything. I pulled a Shella. I did the same thing where I
you
bought. Oh no, I guess
pulled
you
a
had.
shell.
I guess you had.
I didn't have enough
Well,
Yeah.
in the first place. Bro, if you take
I-
my money, I'm gonna scream.
No, I took mine.
the
from
12
Momo.
coins.
All
Ooh.
12 of them.
I did random. I did random.
Yeah, today it's warmer. It's 19 degrees here, so it was down in the single
Oh,
digits.
that's
Oh,
freezing.
yeah, that's
We're in the
I'd say
20s
it's
right
only,
now.
Like,
Yeah, I'm from Boston. Violet's from Boston, yeah.
It is kind of
Ayo.
been snowing today, but not really. It's been
it
pretend
snowed a
snowing.
lot overnight, and then it's like pretty okay now.
We just have raw winter, no snow.
Who's saying boo on boo action?
Fuck.
Get out of here.
Go on, Boo cry.
That's
Is
awesome,
75
Ruby.
for you, Lulu? How does it feel?
75?
What?
She's in Florida though, so.
Hey there,
Boo,
I'm,
Florida.
I'm,
Boo, boo.
I'm gonna take a
Boo.
train.
I say I'm gonna be there in a
Yeah,
couple
see you
weeks.
in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Misty,
Uh,
that's
We're
awesome.
all going to Florida.
We got some New England
oh,
friends
Florida.
in here. Now, what are we? Oh, we're trying to collect. Oh,
Oh
my
god!
God,
Oh god!
lag.
Oh
Did
god!
y'all
Oh
just
god!
have that lag
Ayo,
too? Okay,
lagging,
all right.
lagging.
Lagging.
I got lag. I got lag.
Hey,
Dropping
hey,
frames.
I hit
Lagging.
my lag switch. I'm sorry. I'll be
Oh
put it
my
back, put it back.
god.
Hey.
I'm
Sorry,
lagging,
I should
I'm
stop
lagging.
jumping on everyone's heads, but I
Lagging.
can't. I can't. It's just
Come
too
here.
funny.
Emerys! I'm gonna end you.
Oh, anyways.
I was just doing that to create chaos, but then it kept
Oh
happening.
wow, that's cold, Nox. My goodness.
Hey.
Sorry,
You,
Violet. Sorry,
you
sorry,
keep
sorry,
jumping on
sorry.
my head. We're never getting back together.
Ever,
Like
ever,
ever.
ever. Oh,
Oh, I died.
I'm not a footstool.
You're so small though.
I know. Oh no.
Get off me, Emerys! Dear God! Oh my god, I died.
For like
got so many
straight
coins.
10 seconds, Shella just kept bouncing on me.
You were off the map half the time. That's insane.
Oh, because
Dude,
I
the
fell
jumping
off.
in the head is working for me,
Oh.
okay?
My God.
Wow, I'm so happy I got 3 coins from
Why
that.
do you throw coins?
Ooh.
Only 4 turns left.
Oh yeah, Yoshi's still
Oh,
there.
poor Yoshi. I don't think
Yoshi,
anybody's gonna get to
Let's
him.
go.
So which star are they counting? The one that's the temporary one, right? Uh-oh.
I love the noise the train makes. It's something.
I'm trying to think of what the train voice reminds me of. Something from another video game, I think.
Yeah.
Not Thomas the Tank Engine, right?
No. Because it's like an echoey
backwards
voice and
and
the
right,
way it's
okay.
like saying
Oh
things.
my god.
Backwards.
Thank
Oh.
God.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Oh my god.
Wait,
I love
where
that
was-
you just
Oh.
smack this around you.
Where was I? I thought I was gonna get hit.
I know. I think you're.
Did I hit something?
Oh.
No.
Oh, I fell off.
Oh!
Oh, you got Yoshi!
Yoshi.
Thanks!
Oh, 5 coins.
I feel like we almost never get the buddies. They're always like put them in weird spots.
I
So I'm
know.
excited for a little buddy time.
We had a lot the last time. There was like 3 of them that came on the map.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that we have to fight for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, fight for his love and affection.
Mm.
I'm gonna win.
No, I'm gonna win.
No, me.
Yoshi's Mountain Race.
I've never done the Yoshi ones.
Yeah, I haven't done the Yoshi one either.
It's like a platformer thing.
Oh.
Like an obstacle course.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, I can get behind an obstacle.
Oh,
I can get
boy.
behind an
Oh.
obstacle course.
All right, I just did these for Infinity Nikki, so I should be good to go.
Yeah, we're all like training for this.
Yup.
Oh.
Let me flex my swollen fingers. Okay.
And we're on Yoshi's! Oh, mine's
Yeah,
yellow.
pretty much.
Oh,
It
okay.
takes forever, by
Oh,
the
I
way,
see.
so I don't know if you guys wanna.
I just
run
want to
through
get
the whole
a
thing.
general idea
Yeah.
of
Fair enough. It has the float outfit, just like an Infinity
The
Nikki.
float outfit, please. We got these camera movements.
Okay, I'm understanding now.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
All right, we're good. We're good. We got this.
Here we go.
Mhm.
Yay.
3, 2, 1.
Locking in.
Oh. Couldn't catch the fruit.
Oh my god.
Woo.
Okay, I need to breathe. Holy sh.
I know,
Oh
this
my-
is
no, I'm like-
this is tough. Oh, jump.
Ah!
Oh god. Some weird camera angles here too.
I know. Sometimes it's like hard to see where you're going.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh god.
Oh, that lag for anybody else, or is that me?
Yeah, I
Okay.
lagged.
Like, I know I'm not good
It
at
made
this,
me
but...
fall.
What the? Are you serious?
Fuck!
That was crazy.
Oh, they're balls?
What?
Ah! Oh no. Ah!
Oh
my
Oh
god.
my god, no. I flopped.
Oh my god.
I got hit by a rock, like right.
Oh god.
Oh my god, why won't it let me jump? Hello? Controller?
What?
Dang
Couldn't
it.
get past that part. I kept falling in the
Oh
hole.
my god, my hands are
No!
so sweaty.
Monty Mo.
My enemy.
So
You walked in. Yeah, you were locked.
That was
I
tough.
was locked.
You know, I gotta say
Holy.
this with all due respect to Yoshi. That is not worth having Yoshi.
No, I got
Oh,
Indiana Jones.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that's like 50 coins worth, and he's just, you know, he's just
Well,
him.
now you have no excuse to lose.
Mm.
I'm so nervous.
I mean, not you switching to Emerys' chat to say Monty Mole Supremacy. That's
Let's
real
go.
rude. I see you in there. Can't
I know
hide
what
from
you
me.
are.
A traitor!
Wait, Shella, did you pick up the other star? No, so that's still close by. Okay.
No, that
No.
one's still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, rhetorical question.
Oh. Oh no.
Aw.
Yeah, you've been here the whole time? Okay, okay.
It's true. Also, Moki, I think that
Multiple
one is only in
streams
that
up.
command. I think is in Violet's chat, so it won't work in mine.
Yeah, it's in
There
my
you go.
chat. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We got you. We got you.
Hi,
Kel.
Please.
Oh my god.
18.
Literally
Nice.
schmoovin'.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I'll just take
What are you
this.
doing?
Is this your crime of convenience? Please.
That's so funny.
Chat, I'm getting scared. Can you help me? I need some help.
Scared.
I don't know if I'm gonna win. What?
Okay, the
Oh.
remaining star is there. Yeah, no, it's still that one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think Emerys is probably gonna be able to get that.
I don't know. We'll see where the bonus stars go.
That's true.
Momo?
Oh, very
could attempt to
interesting.
well-
Oh, very
That's
interesting.
interesting.
I won't do it.
Aw,
That would have
I
been
love
diabolical.
you.
that
I'll
would have
say
been
it.
so funny.
I love you, Momo.
I have to have an ally.
Ally.
Do you? I mean, it's fun to have more enemies, don't you think?
But I've been by Momo's side this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
From a
I
distance.
didn't target
This
them at
whole
all.
time.
I could pretend to go look at. I could pretend to get the star.
You want to look at the star?
Or you
I
could
look
go
at it.
and try and
Wait, what
snipe
is
the next
the-
position.
I want to see what that spot does.
Oh, I think isn't that like a?
Wait,
Is that not a versus?
that
No.
spot's gonna make someone give someone something.
Oh,
you're
yeah!
right.
Oh, this could be good.
Oh
This
no!
could be good,
yes.
This could be good or bad.
Yes.
We'll see.
Betraying
Yes.
me in an even worse way right now.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, I hope it's
wait.
true.
Let's
do the
see
middle
what's
one
at
first.
stake here.
Do the middle one first.
I'm
do the
doing
Yeah,
middle
oh,
one first.
stars.
middle one first
Stars.
for sure.
Oh.
Oh.
God. Thank God.
Okay.
Monty,
Oh.
Momo, give me your money.
Get a little money. There you go.
You're welcome. You're
Momo,
welcome.
my bestest
Hey, remember
friend.
this moment,
Mm.
I
Shella.
will
Okay,
remember
remember.
I'm remembering. I'm a
Wow.
remembering.
I'm remembering. I'm a rememberer.
One
One sec, remembering.
Oh wait.
Yoshi's
If
just happy
Emerys
to be
gets
here.
A 19. Hold on.
Oh
Emerys
my
is
God.
probably getting this.
Oh,
One,
you're
one,
definitely-
one, one, one,
Ten.
one,
Ten.
one,
Ten.
one,
One.
one,
Oh, let's go.
3. I
10.
don't know.
Okay. Okay.
A
Okay,
two,
but
a two.
more.
Two.
2.
Yes! Incredible work.
Freaking way.
That's really
Incredible
funny.
work. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'll
Oh.
uncopy one of your items.
Yeah.
What am I getting? I'm getting a train ticket.
They're
Oh,
gonna
that's
buy
actually
2
really good.
stars.
you should
Um.
use that at some point. You know, somebody on
Yeah.
the tracks. Yeah, you know. Ally.
Ally. What if I just like went the wrong way?
Would have laughed.
I'm like so scared to do that every time. No, I'm okay. Thank you though.
Two of
Sure,
you,
I'll
eh?
play. See.
Now hold up a second. Can't you get 2 stars because of
Yeah,
Yoshi?
they can get 2
Yeah.
stars.
Oh wow.
They're about to be in first
Wow,
place,
it's
you guys.
so over.
It's so Jover.
I'm not feeling very confident about bonus minigames
Fine.
or bonus stars.
Chat, why did you let me down?
Now you're blaming
Okay.
chat.
Yeah, they were supposed to manifest my victory by taking out the opponents.
Okay.
Huh.
You're actually in the top 1% right now. Like, you're buying so much.
I know.
One
Is Monty Mole
percenter.
gonna get his first win?
Oh my god, I'll literally cry.
This could be the Monty Mole agenda.
It could be.
We
Monty
could
Mole's
be witnessing
revenge.
history right now.
On this map of all places, really makes the most. Oh, okay, no, I'm not stealing that. I'm not taking one. Oh, you don't have any. No, you do have items. It might be because I'm like full up. I didn't take any of your stuff.
Let's go.
Wow, you're so nice.
You're welcome. 2 stars, please.
Let's go.
I cannot believe it.
Unreal comeback.
Oh my gosh.
You got stars.
Wow. First you steal Yoshi from me.
I know. I'm so sorry. Congratulations.
It's
Where
right
is that?
there.
How is it right there?
It's right there. Wait,
Oh
there's a
my
chance.
God.
We have a chance, chat. We have a chance.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
It's literally right there.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
minigame.
Rigged.
We have a chance. There's still hope.
Oh, this is like Plinko.
That one, right?
I'm so tense right now.
Right there.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
You
I'm
got
schmovin'.
I'm schmovin'.
Schmovin'.
Bruce
That was a nice
Schroeder's
maneuver
here.
there. I saw
Thank
the
you.
gravitational pull or whatever you did there.
Gravitational
Yeah.
pull. Yeah, the way you just like did
Uh-huh,
science
the way you
on that.
gravitated, am I right?
Do reverse
Wow.
the centripetal force.
Isn't it centrifugal? No? Did I say that wrong?
Item.
I don't know.
Yoshi, I don't want
anymore?
it. I want the items I have, Yoshi. I don't want anything
You
else.
have so
How
many
many
items.
more are you grabbing?
Start.
You shouldn't have bought any.
I know. I didn't think this was gonna happen.
Bro, I'm so lost right now.
What do you have to do? Match it? Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see whatever I get first.
You got an item.
Wow.
Another
Have
one.
someone's Coins.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Mm.
If
Do
somebody
I
were
want
to
to be
land on
diabolical?
there.
That actually is pretty. All right, you know what? We'll take
Sandwich,
that.
thanks for the gifted
Centrifugal
sub.
motion.
It's
Oh my
perpetual
God.
So good.
bliss.
There we go.
Any physicists in the chat watching Mario Party? On
Is
Monday?
Bill Nye here? Maybe?
That's his dancer. He has a physics.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
interesting.
Yeah.
Roomy, we're gonna have to work
Mm.
together.
Oh, hey, Momo, we could kiss.
Oh, well,
Well, if we win,
oh.
we could get back together. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Wait, oh, this one's hard.
Okay,
What
so
are we
this one
doing?
here, Momo, and then you'll have to. You
Oh, we have to
basically
try
are gonna
and
be
make
working
the
on the
thing.
bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll go for like that one right there.
Wait, so am I doing?
Wait.
Wait,
Am I the
Together,
top
our
or the
things have to
bottom?
match up.
Wait,
to
hold-
what
and then
the
you do a
bottom is.
square at the bottom, Violet.
Yeah, just that one, Momo. Then hit A.
Wait.
Wait,
No.
no, you have to do the line
Huh?
and then
Yeah,
Wait.
so I have
I'll
the
do-
top, you've got the
Oh.
bottom.
and
I
you do
think.
the pokey pokies.
Overlap. Pull back.
Oh, the three of them. Where's the
I
three
do this
of
one,
them?
and then you'll do the V.
That's not
Wait.
right. No, it is the two of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then overlap.
Oh wait.
Okay,
I'm
circles.
confused.
Okay. I do that one, and then you'll do the bottom ring.
I do the
You're
bottom.
Okay.
You're doing the oh, we have to
I,
move
I
them.
get it.
Yeah.
How do we move it?
Okay, we
over?
need to practice a little bit. I'll do the top.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Sorry. I wanted to understand.
I'm assuming maybe I
Wait,
do
there we
the
go.
this one.
All
There
right.
we go.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
we
Oh,
can do
you
this.
do
We're
that,
locked in
okay.
now.
I get it.
Pac-Man. I'll do the trapezoid on the bottom.
Okay, so I have to do it on
I
the right.
don't have the top part.
Okay.
We don't have the same pieces, so we have to like work together. I have the top
That
triangle.
One, that one.
Okay, so I need to do the bottom two.
Oh, they got it. I have the bottom one, the bottom loopy.
I need to do the side one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so
I have the,
thirsty.
I have the top
Every
triangle.
time that I'm like, yeah, I got it. Oh, I did that wrong. I'm sorry. I went too fast.
That's okay.
Sorry, I am drinking water like my chat just told me. And I just spit all over
Okay.
myself.
Wanna do this
one?
angle?
Ay, ay,
Wait,
ay.
I messed up. I messed up.
It's
I
okay,
messed
it's
up.
okay. I know, it's so hard.
Okay, go, go,
There we go, go. All right, okay. So
Okay, I think we're good.
It's like a diaper.
Yeah.
All right, Violet, lock in.
Okay,
we got
we're locking
this.
in. We're locking in. I get
locking
it now.
in.
Yeah,
Chat,
this is
you
hard.
gotta believe in us.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Start. Round 1.
Okay.
Okay,
I got the bar.
V. I got the V.
Round 2.
They were so fast.
They were.
I got the top.
Oh, no, I did the wrong one. I'm sorry, Shella. Oh.
Round 3.
Walking in.
I got
I
the
got the
arrow. I
square.
got the pointy part.
Oh,
Nice.
let's go. All right, all right.
Guitar.
Oh shoot.
Okay, that's okay.
I've got
I have the
I have
top.
this middle circle and you have the top.
Nice.
Oh
Okay.
no. I'm
Okay.
falling off.
Okay,
I'm falling
okay.
off.
This is for the win. This is for the win.
All right,
I
I
have the
got the
top.
top.
I have the. Wait, no. I have the loopy. I have the loopy.
Oh!
Oh.
Let's go! We locked in!
Locked in.
Roommates
Man.
forever!
I'll let it slide.
Alright.
So I was like, I won't mutilate you beyond recognition now.
Oh.
You will be recognizable in the casket.
Yes.
You will be recognizable.
Woo.
Only 3 turns left.
Okay.
Only 3 turns left.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, I need to roll. I need to roll big or go home. Come
Thanks for the
on.
follows, pals.
Come on. Give me what I need. I need at least a 12, you guys. Come on. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking
dare
roll
you.
this.
Ten. We can go.
A 10, a 10.
Oh, God.
A 10, a 10,
Oh.
a 10.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh,
Oh, but 10
we got coins,
Whoa.
though.
That sucks.
Well.
That sucks, actually.
I think it's really not
You
very
seem very happy about this.
Yeah, violence is the only answer.
Oh, yeah, that's
Hi,
fair.
Honey May. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
I've been licked 4 times today. Let it be known.
Your 4th lick.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, I'm getting licked.
A
I mean,
little
what?
Too wet, if I'm
I mean,
being
what?
honest. I feel like I'm
He's soggy?
What?
A soggy little
Yeah,
guy?
it's not- you know, like when your cats like lick themselves too much and they start balding. I feel like Monty Mole's gonna be. He's gonna start
It's getting
balding.
bald.
He's gonna be balding
Oh.
soon.
Poor Monty Mole.
Abby Lynn 19, can I help you?
Just playing the game.
Do you have a
name.
full? I was about to say, do you ever full name your chatters?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I pretend it's their government names.
that's really good. That's a good
I haven't
one.
seen them in a while, but every time I see
Hope they're
them,
doing well.
What are the lucky spit? You know what? I only have 2 more.
do you ever
turns
like
left. I'm
think
going
of
in
who
the
your
middle.
favorite chat name is ever out of like all the chatters you ever had? Like,
we have
wow,
one
that's
on
an
my chat
iconic
occasionally
username.
That's Sheriff Dipshit that I think is really good.
Yeah, I'm always like, oh, beautiful work of art.
Yeah.
7 to the
Incredible.
star. Do you think I could get it with my 8 coins?
Probably.
Oh, nice.
I think
you could
yeah.
take Yoshi from me.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could.
that's
Well, they
true.
would just run past
Oh,
you.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, grabbed.
Yeah. Grabbed.
Grabbed. Yoinked.
Well,
Violet-
Violet's
means I
favorite
can't-
chatter?
Roll to die. Or wait,
Hey.
no.
Nicholas Cage is a big one.
I
yeah.
get another item roll.
Yeah, you do get a second item.
Money.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's right. You got a second one. Oh,
There you go.
Oh my
Mole's
God.
Bold Spot would be a good username. Honestly,
That actually is a
oh yeah,
really
Coney
good
Island Raw Dog.
that's a really good one.
Yup.
I'm using this ticket.
Oh,
Of
just
course
rip
you
one
are.
off.
You're so rich.
You're so-
Oh wait, you can only buy 1 star.
I can
That's
only
good.
buy one though.
That's
Yeah.
good to know.
Oh.
That's a great asset
Oh.
to the company. Sunny.
Oh, you can do. Oh yeah.
In Olive Garden.
Well, so okay. Sorry. I hope that was good. A post-work art for you to look at. I hope you liked that.
Oh my
Also,
god,
thank you
BRB
for the
changing my
33
How
username.
cursed. Yeah.
You got a star.
We
You
do,
got a
man pie.
star.
Let's go.
right. Now we're tied, but one of us has money.
True.
All right.
Oh,
That's right.
oh,
in front of me. I
oh,
just got really excited.
Oh,
Chat, I think it's turning out good. Wait,
oh, is it?
what's about to happen?
I'm taking your item.
Oh,
I'm
Wait,
duplicating
what's
your item,
about to
sorry.
happen?
oh.
I liked the fear.
Wait, are you gonna go past the star?
I think I might.
No.
I think I've.
5 to the star? No, you just landed there, right?
I don't know if that's their final landing spot though.
No, I just stopped.
Oh.
Oh.
Um.
I sounded like a monkey. I was doing the chimpanzee noises.
Oh.
Wait, you're so close to passing
Oh!
it actually.
If they give away a star for the most amount of items, I think you're gonna get that.
So
Yeah. How long do
Oh,
you have
again.
Yoshi for anyways?
This is, I think, maybe his last turn.
Hopefully.
I think he might
Get him
either
out
leave
of
here
here.
or
Money's
leave,
worth,
like,
my
next
God.
round, at the beginning of next round.
Oh, double
Yeah.
the points. Okay, we need this, chat. We need this. Yeah, I'm gonna start slinging poop.
You're doing what now?
You heard me.
No poop.
You want to
Poop
change that
slinging
answer?
slasher.
Okay.
Poop
The
slinging
slinging.
slasher.
The slash bringing.
What are these? Why are they trying to eat us?
They hunger.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get that. I also
I'm
hunger.
gonna
They're
I'm
For
on your
revenge.
little mole
You need to
head.
get on my mole head.
I'm gonna
That's
jump on your
cringe.
Monty mole head.
Oh, they're like little lava worms.
Momos,
Wow,
I will
wow.
get down Mr. President you if it comes to it.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yes! Yes! War is over.
Oh my god, they're so.
To be
Ah!
honest, I was looking at Boo.
Good.
I don't know why.
You're like,
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Oh my god, was
by
that distracting for you?
thinking
Oh!
about-
Oh my
I
god,
a
that was
little-
Me getting distracted by flirting back with Emerys. I mean,
got a
what?
little distracted.
when flirting sends you into the lava.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, I hate when that happens.
Never go into the lava for anybody, chat room.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, that's wild.
That's cool, boys.
Yeah. You were looking at your boo.
Not your boo.
I was. I'm sorry. Whoa. Hiya, mommy. Not this
Two
one.
turns left.
Is oh no, he's not leaving yet.
So one more
So,
round?
You can get him.
This man
Yeah, and I
is
think you're
clingy.
actually really gonna hate that because I can get 2 stars.
Yeah, I know.
Woo!
I was trying to make sure you didn't win, but then I was just not looking at Monty Mole. I was looking at Boo.
Your boo, yeah.
Oh, my heart is beating
Oh.
so fast. The bloodlust. My blood sacrifice worked. Everyone, this is how you win Mario Party.
That's cool. Wait,
You have to be half dead.
Yes!
I honestly like this one compared to Superstars more.
Yeah.
What do
I
y'all
agree.
think?
This one I think has a lot better.
Wait,
I
was
think
Superstars
gimmicks
the
are
last
better.
one?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, okay, I like this better than Superstars.
Yeah. I think the
They, like,
maps are
improved.
better and like the
Yeah.
mini games are really good.
Yeah. I also like that they brought the motion controls back with this
Yes.
one. If you can choose to turn them on or off.
Yep.
That's
I
my
win,
favorite
Hallie,
thing.
do you see? Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me?
Is that
We still
right
gotta
in front
try
of
to
you?
we still gotta try to play
Oh
with the
my
motion
God.
controls.
Is
It's
it
pretty
milk time?
fun.
Is it milk time? Wait, oh no.
Oh no, you went past
wait.
the milk.
I played myself.
Yeah, because you can't get it. Rip.
Hey, hey.
Aw.
It's not milk time. Hi, Yoshi. Oh, wait.
Oh no, not yet.
No.
Double
Maybe
the
he
double
leaves
die.
Still
now?
there.
I don't know.
He's got to get out of here. Come on.
Get out
Oh,
of
it's
here.
here.
You've overstayed
So
your
wait,
welcome.
where
Yeah,
did...
you can play without the motion controls.
Yeah, that's what
for-
we're doing right now. We are just using
Where
controller.
am I?
Make a sacrifice to an angry god to be a winner. Yes, take notes, chat. This is how you win.
More blood for the blood gods.
More blood.
Oh, it's still there because you didn't... Oh, I see. You didn't grab that.
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, I was too
gotcha,
poor to
gotcha.
get a 3rd star. Honestly,
I
major
got you.
oversight on my end. Major.
Why are you lying to me? I guess I could have gotten one at the end.
Is it bad that I want to buy this game and make my family play with me
Uh-oh.
today since we're all off?
No.
Honestly, no. That'd be fun.
Do it.
You should.
Do it.
Oh, that
You
would be really
should.
good.
Thanks,
Nothing like
Lauren.
forcing people you love and care about to play Mario Party with you, so that way you'll no
Yeah.
longer love and care about each other.
Yeah.
Not versus
we
mini
have to
Have
wanna
games.
cool
deeper
down after
bonds and
these games.
connections. I wish
Yeah.
that you could wager stars on
Like
this.
we
That
don't
would be really
speak
fun.
for a couple days
so
after
good.
Mario Party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Except for the one time we had Among Us right after.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
That was
remember?
so
And it was
bad.
brutal.
Brutal
Ooh.
energy. We were beefing then too, Emerys. This is
Yeah.
not looking good for us.
Mhm.
We only beef when we play Mario.
Yeah.
But then I kept forgetting that we were beefing. And
Yeah,
I was
you were
like,
not-
"Shut."
What the heck
You
is
were not
this?
doing a great
You
job
just have to
beefing
keep
back.
moving. Don't fall off the
Gotta
bridge.
keep schmoving.
Don't fall off
Yeah.
the bridge. No, no doing that. Wow.
Oh my god.
This doesn't seem very safe.
Start.
No, it does not.
Like, where's their construction permit?
I feel like there's gonna be something sneaking up on us.
Yeah, see?
that-
Oh, God. Oh, God.
this
No, no,
is-
no, 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 no.
Oh, this is
Whoa.
awkward.
Oh, we can't jump.
Feel it.
I thought we
You
could
ran
jump.
Nope.
Maybe I wanted off this mortal coil, okay?
Free me! On my way, Monty Mole.
I don't like this very much.
Thanks for that hydrate.
Mm.
How did this happen? I slipped. That's why they call them slippers.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah!
Mole down.
You hang on by
We're
a toe.
so back. Oh, it's gonna just keep me going. Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, you got this, Momo. You got this. Wait, no, you
But
don't.
you-
Wait,
you-
you do. You got this.
I'm
Monty,
locking
push
in.
me.
I'm surprised
My
they're
cat
still
saw
keeping
it.
going.
You got this.
Push.
You got this. You're gaming.
Yeah! I
Let's
think the Adderall
go.
finally kicked in.
Let's go.
Hyper focused.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
voting for Boo because they pushed them. Oh, shots
Why
fired.
didn't push anybody?
Accusations thrown.
Fierce battle.
Oh, man.
$34.
I'm rich.
Oh my god.
Oh, yo.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Rissa, thank you for the 5.
Hey, yo, 5
Let's
gifties.
go.
Hey,
yo.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rissa.
We're so back.
You got this, Momo. I
Um,
believe in
you're
you more than I've
7.
ever
Where's
believed in
the-
anything.
Ever?
What's right there?
Yes.
Please. The pause was beautiful there. A 10-hour
I was
pause
just
before you
trying
said
to
yes.
make it dramatic for my confidence.
Oh
Go,
my
Rissa.
Let's go,
god!
Thanks for gifting a Momo, who I believe in.
Wha- Oh,
When you scream multiple.
Damien,
That's
Rissa, thank you for the 5 gifted subs and for resubbing for 3
Locked
months.
in.
Let's
Rissa,
Thanks for the
go.
prime.
Oh.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Thanks,
I do have a sub goal set up, by the way, to reveal. If we hit the sub goal, I get to reveal the legacy challenge I'm going to be writing. Just saying.
Let's go.
Let's
Just
go.
I'm pretty
saying.
excited for
Big
that.
reveal.
It's actually
Pretty
a
exciting.
pretty awesome.
exciting.
When you opened it up, let's go.
Wait, you can actually get a star, right?
Yeah, Momo's about to get a song.
We're
Yeah.
about to get a
I
star
don't
there.
know.
Oh my
Maybe
God,
get a
Rissa, thank you so much
star.
for the 5 gifted.
5
Thank
gifties.
Better you than the mole.
Thank you.
The mole.
I hope I get 2 bonus
Katrina, thank you for the
stars.
2 months. Oh my god, a hype twin. A
Guys,
very
you know,
interesting.
A hype
Little
train.
hype twin in the Momo Misfortune Taboo.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, it's all the way over there. Cool. Oh,
Okay.
It's
well,
still on the tracks.
it's still
though,
on
I'm
the tracks, yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, it's close.
Hi, James.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm getting
Whoa.
Get another.
Oh my gosh!
my god!
Rissa, let's go!
Rissa!
What was
I
that
don't even
sub
have
goal
my
again?
I don't even have my alerts on.
Oh my god!
Obliterated.
Well, I'm turning my
You're
turning my
so
alerts.
heck
I'm
on,
unmuting
Momo.
my
Get
alerts
heck
for that.
on.
Let's go.
Let's freaking go. I thought they were in the streamer ticket office, but it's the steamer ticket office. I keep saying streamer.
The streamer
were
ticket
together.
office.
Go. That's awesome.
I forgot this was my
That's so
50
good.
gifted sub alert.
What is it?
What
We
is
can't
it?
What,
hear
yeah, what is it?
It's Daddy by Dorian Electra.
Oh,
I
yes.
adore
Don't
you.
even
Oh
know
my
Daddy
God.
Love.
That's amazing.
That's so good.
Congrats, Momo.
I'm freaking crying.
That's
No, wait,
so
I
awesome.
don't want. Wait, I have an ally?
Ally. Yeah, you
Ally.
can
Ally.
get it for me.
Oh my god, wait, oh, I'm sweaty. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh,
there it is.
third.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Wait. This is crazy.
That
We're
was
so back, baby. We're
you. I told
So
you.
back.
We're
so
so back.
You
I can only
guys
get one. That's fine.
are-
I still got
gotta
2
stop.
stars this turn.
You are cleaning up.
We're so freaking back.
Let's
Where's
go.
my? Where's? Oh god.
Nice.
Aha. The
Okay.
star will be here.
Wait, can Emerys get that one?
I-
Holy! Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Let's
Go.
That's 100 gifted total.
Absolutely
go.
wild.
Insane.
Woo!
Let's
Momo,
go.
Momo, Momo,
You love to
Momo,
see it.
Momo.
Momo.
Right, so that's awesome.
What?
Wait,
go.
what's your sub
Oh,
goal
yeah.
at now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
what's the goal?
Hold on. Let me
Do math.
let me
We need
let my
math.
brain try to work for a minute. Hold, give me a sec.
Momo
What
is
do-
broken.
Ugh.
Well, they're gonna be broke.
Oh.
Job.
Uh-huh.
There goes all their money. Got him.
Goodbye, money. What's my highest hype train that I've ever had, actually?
Today?
No.
It should tell you if you click on it, it will say
It
like your
does.
record.
Yeah.
Okay, our channel record is 15, level 15.
Oh my god. Oh, we
I don't
can
wanna-
like
Getting close to
Oh,
that.
what a bit of a record. What level you at now?
A 12.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
If you win Mario Party, that's also pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the icing on the cake.
Dang, you're close to that sub goal. I hope you have your challenge ready.
I was just
Oh,
gonna
it was the
reveal the
toddler
theme.
again.
It's not
There's
even
a
ready
toddler.
yet.
Their toddler is a
The
big
theme
fan of
reveal.
our streams.
Harpy and Joy.
So, that's awesome.
Yo.
Thanks,
Tamar,
Krista.
thank you for the 5.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so
Can you get the star?
no, I don't have
You're
enough
7.
points.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
So
Oh my god, you might have your baby next week, Mallory. I'm waiting to hear the news.
Congrats.
Fingers crossed. Thanks for the resub. Keep us posted. That's exciting. I'm excited for you. I'm wishing you a smooth, like, labor and delivery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No pressure and no rush. Just feel free to let us know. Keep us posted. What if you give birth during Among Us? I'm kidding. That's crazy. Why would I say that?
that would be so
What?
wild. Why did I say that out loud?
Among Us.
Shella, are
Giving
you
birth
letting-
during Among Us.
Are you letting the
It's
intrusive
oh, it was
thoughts win
wild.
today?
I did. I thought something and then I said it immediately without thinking about it.
Oh, Cozy, thank you so much for the raid.
Honestly,
Oh my
imagine
God.
having the Among Us stream up while you're in labor. That's
doing
I think
today?
that's good,
That would be
actually.
pretty good entertainment, actually.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
a great idea.
How
It's
was
like
your
watching a
stream?
drama. The baby comes out, it's like imposter.
Oh,
Yeah.
the flag ones.
Wow. Alright, we know this one.
Ah.
Okay, I'm locking
Get this in
in.
front of all y'all's
Okay,
noses.
chat. I gotta
Lock in.
lock in.
Locking
We're-
in.
57 subs away from the big reveal.
Yeah. Get out of my way.
Out of my way.
This music always reminds me of Pokemon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it does.
No. No. Ah.
There's
Are
only
any
2 left.
others? How
Yeah.
can we tell? Oh, it says it.
In the middle, it
Oh, I
says
see.
remaining. Got it.
No!
Ooh.
I almost had it.
Oh no!
I swear my brain's working again. I swear. I think. To be determined.
We will see.
We'll see.
They're going. We've been out for blood today. Some of us more than others.
Me.
Yeah, Shella.
It's me.
Yeah.
I need to resupply, you know.
Please, please. Thank you for the 100 biddies.
Restocking in Mario Party.
Oh,
Bye,
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 Yoshi.
Yoshi. I love you.
We'll
Bye.
miss you. Aw, Yoshi left.
Yoshi.
Why does Toad always look so depressed when somebody leaves? Aw.
I have a I'm sweaty, but I also have my heated blanket on my lap right now.
Oh, that could be why too.
Yeah.
I'm like sweaty from the excitement and from literal heat.
Yeah, I have my heating pad on. I'm like dying, but it feels nice.
They got for the level 12 hype train.
Yo,
just gonna run
Wild
some
Ooh, that's
behavior.
really cool, wavy.
That's crazy.
Wait, did anybody get Gwitty Goose?
Wait, I think I'm too poor to run someone over. Hold on, I think I played myself.
You don't have a ticket?
I do,
Oh.
but I don't know if I can
Bleed
use
Purple
it.
HD. Wait, did I get that emo?
Wait, oh god.
Uh-oh.
Am I committing murder?
Uh-oh. No, not
Made
a
sure that I didn't
single
want the trust 'cause I
person.
assumed that you were gonna
Dang
try
it.
and commit murder.
Pretty goose.
I was.
Gwitty Goose.
0 coins, no problems. I think I'm about to run Momo over, sorry.
Oh,
We'll see.
Well, that's fine. Oh.
I can't believe none of them went backwards today.
Yeah, that is.
I watched Lil Simsy live while in labor until
Still
go time.
going
That's
Oh my
insane.
God!
Honestly,
I love that. I
iconic.
love
No.
that.
Hopefully she was doing something calm, like building
Yeah, not like
In Nightmare Legacy.
Call something calm.
Nightmare
Yeah.
Legacy challenge. Everything's
Yeah.
on fire.
or 100
Yeah,
baby
I'm
challenge.
labor,
100.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
100 baby challenge.
You're in
Oh my
labor,
100 baby
yeah.
challenge.
Something nice and
It could be like
relaxing.
Oh, I'll use your name randomizer for my baby.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Shella,
Wait, what? I'm running myself over? I just freaking karma'd.
that's really
That's
funny.
wild.
I freaking karma'd so hard.
Hi,
I ran
Molly.
myself over.
That's so sweet.
Hi, Raiders.
Hi, Molly.
Hey, I'm totally
Hi,
not the
Raiders.
chow.
Hi, Molly.
I'm totally welcome to the winners POV. Actually, I'm definitely and totally winning.
Absolutely.
Maybe
For
you're
real,
not
I'm winning.
in second
Maybe not.
place.
I'm actually winning. I'm the winner. I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna
How was your
use
stream?
this.
What were you up to? Oh, if anybody, hold on, I'm gonna mute real quick.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get that bad. I was so excited.
I'm not.
For you.
I was inching right away from it. It's
Well, I don't
okay.
have
I'll
money
take the
for
coins.
it, so it's okay.
I'll
you
take
know?
the coins. He can just. The star can just chill there.
Yeah, he's just gonna hang out.
Perfect.
Aw, P Mar, thank you for gifting us sub.
I want to know who wins. We're about to find out.
I'm like so
Yeah, we are.
nervous. I think that like there could be a crazy comeback depending on the bonus stars.
Where's the
Yeah.
It
star?
could be.
I think who's
Oh, it's
moved
all
the
the
most. I
way
feel like
over
there. It's
Momo
all the
has
way on the
moved
side, yeah.
most.
Momo's
Like,
been schmoovin'.
Oh wait,
they've been
wait.
a runner and a track star.
Yeah.
I am a superstar, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Emerys had the most.
Move to right before an item
Items.
shop. Is it random?
Also-
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's
Might be.
random.
Also, I wanted to run you over so I could be with you, Momo. That's
Aw.
why I did it.
Really
Oh,
romantic.
so romantic.
interesting and
So I ran us
broad.
both over.
Interesting and
Really
broad.
romantic, actually.
You know,
It's so sweet.
so romantic.
Oh, really?
Excuse me.
You're excused
Oh.
forever.
Oh.
10.
Imagine if I got a 20.
So close.
That would be so.
Oh, I didn't
wild.
have any. I don't have any keys though, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, am I gonna land on a red spot?
Oh
No,
no.
I'm landing on blue.
This map is so big.
It is. I'm so
I
surprised.
know there's so many like, little like nooks and crannies.
Oh
No.
Oh no no no
way.
no!
No way.
Oh my God.
No.
Star.
There's no freaking way right
no,
now.
No
absolutely.
freaking way.
There's no freaking way.
Dang it.
Ah.
That would've been
That's been
crazy.
wild.
I wanted to
Wild.
see the chaos unfold.
I can't believe you got a star from no block, Violet.
On
Like,
my
right at the
second
beginning.
turn, I really thought that was
Yeah.
gonna set the scene for us.
Yeah.
And
Just
it did
a
not.
parting gift from me to you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
It's a
That was
Parted
so
on us.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was about the sentiment.
Yeah.
A little casual hit and run.
I'm too poor.
Hanging out with friends.
Oh, I thought they were gonna give you more items.
No.
I forgot on
There
the
you
last
go.
turn they
At
don't.
least you have enough coins to buy the star you just passed.
Yeah. It's really good, honestly. Feels really, really nice.
That's good.
Easy, easy.
All right, last mini game.
Okay.
Time to lock in.
Sled to the edge, please.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Treasure divers.
Oh, well, this is great. Oh, this
What are
one
we-
is really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to
dang
keep
shark.
mashing.
Yeah, because, like, how are you
Oh,
supposed
and then you have to go up. Oh, that's. Oh, I just got eaten.
Oh, you're.
Like, how am I supposed to not die?
I'm like having
Very
jaws
carefully.
attach us.
Oh. Yeah, for 5 coins, that's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start.
Ah! Leave me
Oh
alone.
my God.
I'm just a baby.
I got a coin if you even
beautiful.
care. This one squid is like on me.
Oh my God,
Kind
this
of
squid
obsessed
will
with
not
me.
let me grab mine. This is unbelievable.
Oh what?
Did he like touch my like? What did he touch?
Hey, out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
No, you're in my way.
I did an evasive maneuver there. That was insane. Did you see that, chat?
What hit me there? Did you just
Ow.
snipe that from me?
No, I would never do something like that.
Caught on
Crazy.
4K after I got chewed and spit out by Jaws.
Shall we?
Monty
Shall we
Ball.
see who's gonna win?
Hi, Christina.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Oh my god, I'm actually like so nervous.
I'm real nervous too, actually. I think.
Thanks, Palmer.
Monty Mole. Come on, Monty Mole.
You were watching Emerys smash the competition instead of watching me. I see how it is,
Oh,
Lulu.
let's go.
Okay.
Shella, how many stars do you have?
Trajectory. 6.
6? How many do I have? 4?
Shella's 6.
Oh,
I have
and then we went
4.
down.
Monty Mole's ally.
Hi, Eric.
here. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Bonus
nice.
stars.
I'm
Okay.
scared.
First one is
Minigame.
misfortune.
Oh.
Fortune
oh.
bonus. Wait, I don't actually think any of us.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
that's crazy.
silly.
Okay, that's messed up.
Rich.
That's messed up.
Wait.
Oh,
That's
two.
messed up.
Oh my God.
You guys,
Oh my God.
That's messed
I'd like to
up.
thank my fans and my
Oh,
uterus.
yeah,
for the blood sacrifice.
Uterus.
One, and then that's actually wild.
Why would they pick something that none of us had won? That's so.
I don't know.
That's so silly.
My crown.
Oh my gosh.
It belongs to me.
Let's go.
So true. If no one gets a misfortune bonus, then I deserve it.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
It's me.
Let's go.
Hmm.
I feel like this happened
Evan's
last time where I had
hard.
a crazy comeback.
I got the
did.
Amble Award.
I got the item award.
I got the
Come
Bowser
on.
Space Award. I only landed on there once.
That was
but I
enough,
got the
yeah.
award for it.
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible
no one
work.
landed on
Bowser
any red
Space
spaces.
Award. Yeah, we didn't get a single bad other than Violet.
Yeah, that one time.
Yeah, other than the Bowser
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Time.
We did it.
Oh, we tied the coins. Do you see that, Emerys?
Oh
we
my
both
god.
had 290 coins total.
Oh.
Wait, that's actually wild.
Yeah.
The minigame space, man. I'm so.
Wow. Get the most stars.
Oh, you
I
actually
also-
won the most spaces traveled.
Travel.
Shella.
Yeah, because
Mm.
yeah. Wait,
Probably
that's
all the
actually
trains.
crazy. Yeah, that's true. I did take a couple.
The
trains.
number
I don't
of
know if those count.
reactions used is also listed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait.
You know.
Can you imagine that's a star at the end?
Right?
That'd be so good.
If it was,
Normally I
then
spam more.
Momo and Emerys would have tied on that because y'all got 8
Yeah.
each. That's
That
wild.
went crazy.
Thought I voted for
I
Shella.
don't believe this.
How dare you, Bear Witch?
For a second, I had
Oh.
6 stars and 9 coins. That was
Oh,
pretty
that's great.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, I
good
should
all
have made a
time.
predict. We should have done a prediction chat room.
Yeah, that would've been good.
We
We had
did
to
one in my
gambo your
channel.
points. Everybody probably would put them into Shella, to be honest.
How
Didn't we?
did
Wait, we
I?
did that the first time we played, didn't we? Did we do
I don't
predictions on our
remember.
streams? Maybe
I
I
never do because I don't like
I don't
giving
know.
free coins.
You gotta earn them.
You gotta earn them.
Gotta
No
earn 'em.
handout.
Earn them.
I can't remember.
Party
Yeah, we
Plaza.
didn't hear.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I always forget about gambling.
Man,
That
I
was
really thought I
crazy.
had it.
That was so
The
fun,
real
y'all.
winner is Momo, though.
The real winner is the real winner.
With that
real
crazy
winner
hype train and almost unlocked
is
years.
Momo.
I'm a real
right?
winner.
Yup.
Yeah,
Shall
that
we
was
still
crazy.
got there are still 56 subs needed before the big reveal.
go.
So
Got a
Y'all are
little
gonna
bit of time
smash
to
that,
we
no
got some
problem.
time. We got
Yeah.
plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll actually have more information for y'all by the time I have to reveal what it is.
Momo after
Yay.
stream starts scrambling.
Yeah.
Furiously
I was
writing.
planning. I'm like gonna make dinner and then I'm gonna eat dinner and then I'm gonna start writing stuff.
Like, well,
That's
I guess
fair.
I gotta.
Yeah, because
Work on
we were
this.
literally like 200 subs away.
Yeah.
Before stream. Before
Daily
You got
goal.
Rissa.
like at the start of the stream. That's
I think it's a
crazy.
daily goal now. I agree with Lauren.
Daily goal.
Daily
Oh,
Daily
yeah.
goal.
Daily goal of 400 subs, please.
Daily goal of no, I was like 200 subs actually.
Oh, there
Well,
you go. There
you
you
know.
go.
But I mean, you know.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same number actually. You
Pretty
know?
much the same. It's just, twice as much. It's
Daily
fine.
Yeah,
goals.
no, that's the same.
Chat, I had
Oh my
y'all. I
gosh.
had so much fun. This was
Yeah,
amazing.
This was so much fun.
Are any of
Even
y'all
though I
staying?
didn't win.
Are any of y'all
I-
staying live?
I will be live.
Are you playing Infinity,
Emerys?
Nikki?
Okay.
No, I'm gonna play
Boo.
my
I'm just kidding.
Legacy challenge.
Then you
Would
don't
be
get my
very,
raid. I'm
would be
kidding.
very interesting.
imagine?
Will you
That-
also be playing Nikki later
Pretty
this
much. I'm
week?
like, oh, never mind. Sorry, I have somewhere to
Oh,
be.
you're-
No, just
Sorry.
kidding.
Oh, that's so crazy. I'm gonna be live anymore. Still, you know.
Yeah, I
I mean,
guess I'm
I'm
staying
still alive
live.
now.
Go
That's
ahead.
fine, obviously.
interesting.
All right.
I'm gonna play my
Alright.
legacy challenge because I have an infant that a newborn that needs aged up to an infant.
All right.
I need
Oh,
someone.
Okay,
Well,
well,
next
definitely will
time.
not see you
Until
in your
next time,
chat.
friends.
Until next
Bye.
time.
Oh,
Have a good
Bye,
day. The
pals.
rest of
Say
y'all
goodbye,
Love you.
stay.
Take care of
Bye.
yourselves.
Bye.
Bye.
Join
Bye.
chat rooms. Hold on, I'm leaving the join the.
Bye, other
yeah, there we go.
chat.
Okay, bye,
Be good,
guys.
eggs. Bye. Oh, that is always such a good time. Hi, chat. Chat, before we leave and do a raid, we have another giveaway to do. Because y'all were so freaking feral today. I know why I got rid of Nightbot. So, give me a second. Exclamation point giveaway for another postcard. Another postcard. Momo can have the daily goal. It's Momo's goal. It's not our goal. It's not y'all are liars. And you should think about what you've done personally. That's what I believe. And if you believe different, then you too are a liar. I don't know what I'm trying to say, chat. You know what? Let me redo the 5 sub gift because I want to play this because I'm really feral. Also, y'all, thank you so much for all the follows. Thank you again for the raid from Cozy. I hope you had a great stream, sweetheart. And because I am the worst person ever, let's just so beat it. Just beat it. I don't even know what MJ says at that moment. I think he like clucks, but it's really good. Okay, last call, exclamation point giveaway for the postcard. Also, I want to just make sure that people know that we're ending. Oh my god, a new scene again. Wait till y'all see the ending one. Or the thank you for watching one. Hi, Trish. Did y'all have fun today? If y'all are still hanging out in here too, we are currently making plans for January's Among Us. Do not have a date yet. We're narrowing down between, I think, 2 days right now. So I'll keep you updated. It's not going to be till later in the month. It looks like it's going to be after my birthday. So just keeping y'all updated, okay? All right, our winner of the giveaway is Camellia. Congratulations, sweetheart. Pop on into the Discord if you're not in there already and send me a DM with your address at your earliest convenience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chat, thank you so much for absolutely everything today. Thank you for the subs. Thanks for the biddies. Thanks for the follows. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed Infinity Nikki and some Mario Party madness. Exclamation point with one more time if y'all are not already following Shella, Momo, and Emerys. What are you doing? bananas behavior. And we're actually going to be rating Emerys today. I just need to pull up his stream. Here's Emerys. Okay. Cool. I think everybody's rating Emerys, which is really awesome. Okay, so tomorrow we will be live at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna first play The Sims, work on our Sims Unpaused family, then more Infinity Nikki. Okay? Does that sound good to everybody? Thank you so much again for hanging out. Do the copy pasta of the Nerd Camp. Follow me on Blue Sky, and I really need your help on my VOD channel. We're so close to being monetized. I just need your subs. If you would like to give me your subs, that would be amazing. I hope everybody has a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Be good and kind to yourselves and each other. And I'll smooch you then. Bye, chat. No naked raid. Just a regular... I mean, the buns are still naked, but we're not like naked, you know? Okay, bye.